and team to pose for a group photo.
In 7 days, that Northern Bonjo Caroline Football Club present. Mulukuria Kagalo captain Northern Bonjo.
From wherever you may be watching us from, you're watching UBC TV, your home of sport. We come to you live from the national broadcaster, Naila Venue, Kampala. It's a special STANBIC Uganda Cup studio. The Uganda Cup starts today, and 7 games are underway in the next few minutes. But from me, John Ban Sentamo, it's my duty to assign you Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro, who is here to digest for you whatever is going to happen during the running of these 7 games that start this special version of the Uganda Cup. It starts at the round of 32. It's not like prior seasons where we started from a round of 64, and Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro has been assigned to me to break this down for you. But later, 3:30, we shall be going to Bombo, where Sports Club Villa, 9-time winners, host Ndeje University. They've never won this. The best performance they've ever achieved is a round of 16 and lost to KCCA. Later, during that game, Peter Drury Otai will take charge, and you know what that actually means. Before I bring in a Peter Otai, Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro, how are you? How is your weekend? How is your Easter?
I'm feeling Easterish.
Okay, Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro, me and all other guys around me are Christians. We are mourning the death of the Archbishop of Kampala, Dr. Cyprian Chistoruhanga, and it's my honor to declare a moment's silence in memory of a man who served this country diligently. May his soul and those of all others rest in eternal peace. Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro, I come down to you. Break it down for me. The Uganda Cup. What is the Uganda Cup? An average soul in Uganda, Ruatoro doesn't know what the Uganda Cup is.
Okay, first accept
Please do
the
it.
of this.
Please do it. Please do it.
Because we know the times we are in. Now talking about the Uganda Cup, of course it's had different names, considering the sponsor. STANBIC is now the new sponsor, taking it on for the 4th time, because Vipers won it in the first STANBIC, the name, when STANBIC took over, then Proline came in 2019. Last season we all know, interrupted by COVID. That is before Villa, who we are going to show visiting in Mbarara, the round of 16. They had gone to that level. Then this is the 4th edition of STANBIC Uganda. It's had different names like Kakungulu. When we talk about Kakungulu, you know what that means. Then Bell did also pump some money into the tournament. That was the Bell Uganda Cup. But of course, it's the Uganda Cup. It's the Knockout Cup.
Yeah, the Knockout Cup of football.
Other than the league, it's the other prestigious competition we have in the country today.
But like I alluded to in my intro, the Uganda Cup this year is going to be played from the round of 32, and it's the home and away basis. At that stage, it's the first time it's being played home and away, Fifi.
Yeah.
Why did this happen?
I think because first of all, the sponsors, they have to get mileage. When it's then the times it's been being played home and away at some stages. Then some stages it's eliminated. By the time around, I know it is about the sponsor.
And of course the COVID times, I'm certain. Yeah. And this particular edition of the 47th edition of the STANBIC Uganda Cup, of course we tell you STANBIC is just a name, but the Uganda Cup is constant. The 47th edition of the Uganda Cup is specifically for a limited number of teams, and it's only teams are playing in the top league and some playing in the...
actually Uganda Cup accepts up to the 5th
division. But this particular one.
Okay, yeah.
This particular one.
This particular one, because
for COVID-19, many teams, remember, football in Uganda is limited to the Uganda Premier League and the big league that just gotten underway. There's no way FIFA can accept all other teams like the one I play for in Entebbe to be a part of this tournament. And we come to you. Those are the pictures coming from Bombo. The teams are warming up. Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro.
You play?
Yes, I do play. I do play
Which
some football.
Team?
Kataka Football Club in Entebbe.
What are your
Not
stats?
the Kataka of Mbale.
Please
My
tell
stats
the
are
viewers
phenomenal. My stats are phenomenal. Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro. The pictures coming through viewers from Bombo Military Barracks, the home of SC Villa, up against Ndeje University. Fifi, take it on from there.
It's surprising Villa still don't have a home stadium. Of course, they have to seek solace at Bombo's ground, that is UPDF's ground, the Bombo Military Stadium. You know, I know they are renting. Of course, it seems home because they have played the first round there. They have gone to the second round now, having played at least one match. Those are 16 for them. And Deja University play at the Arena of Vision, though they have also rented it to URA, who are hosting their games there. So we have two teams, definitely for Sports Club Villa, because Villa, I think, are second in rank. Of course, you could say third, because when you talk about KCC and Express, they are tied at 10 titles. Of course, Express taking longer, and KCC coming up and joining them at 10 titles. And then Villa having last taken 2014-2015, the controversial, Chamate Uganda Cup.
We shall get to that a little later. You'll explain to Ugandans, maybe refresh their memories. But Fifi, this particular game at the Bombo Barracks, SC Villa, I think, comes into this game the most pressured team. Yeah, the most pressured team, the most successful club in Ugandan football when it comes to league titles. But how long shall that keep happening? Because as long as the stats still favor Villa. Okay, let's stop. let's stop that. Break down that game for me, FIFA. Who should we look out for? Which players should Sports Club Villa really rely on today to ensure that they see off? And Deja side, they played a couple of years ago in the Uganda Cup. They only beat that team by 1-0. You told me Joseph Fonsobuka scored the winner at Wankulukuku. Ndeje playing closer to home. Though Bombo is Villa's home ground in terms of the league and stuff like that, but Ndeje are closer to home. That is they come from the same vicinity. It's about 12 kilometers away, and Ndeje are at home. I know the football will be the talking. For Sports Club Villa, of course, Villa and Ndeje, you could say one is a powerhouse, one is a rookie. But when it comes to football, like we last saw them in the league, because they tuttled out for draws. In Uganda Cup, probably that is the only win Villa got from Ndeje University. You said Joseph Nsubuga, who is still with the club, because I think most of the players did go away, some sustained injuries. But for Joseph Nsubuga, sustained and came back, though his number has been taken over by Derek Hero, the younger player from Kamocha United. He's been tremendous for them. He's talked about in good state in the league. He's provided assistance. Even the last game he scored a goal against Mida. Yeah, the game they won 2-0. 2-1. They came from behind. Mida did score. Mida did score. Had forgotten, pardon me for that. 2-1. And then for Ndeje University, it's been draws in the big league. Of course, they've been closer, and due to COVID, you know, they did write to the competitions committee, saying probably we should be looked at. The big men. Yeah, we should be coming to the Uganda Super League once again. But then, because of COVID, a lot didn't favor them, and they had to stay in the big league. They've been a club that actually are physical. When you talk about Jack Komake, it's not Jack Raymond. Komake. Jack is the goalkeeper. They gave to Wakiso Giants. Because he was the he was their goalkeeper. Now they sold him to Wakiso Giants. When you look at him, Raymond prepares his team for a physical game. Actually, it is very hard to break down Ndeje University all the time. I've watched them all the whole seasons. When you look at them, they stayed in that is Luwero. They were playing in the Luwero division some time back for some good time. Then time came when they had to be promoted to the big league. And actually, when they were beaten, was it Masaka? They were beaten. Then Masaka progressed to the division up. For them, they had to stay in the big league. That's how they came up. Of course, under stewardship of Paul Makayongo. So that is a brief history about Ndeje University. But then coming now to the Uganda Cup against Villa, for me, it is not just a walkover that Villa will come and take away. That is first leg advantage. Villa no longer has the luxury to sweep teams lately. But against Ndeje, even if you're Vipers, even if you're KCC, because you talked about KCC, again they won, it was 1-0. Even Villa winning them the Uganda Cup, it was 1-0. You don't take away a big result with a big margin of goals from them. For them, it is neck to neck, tooth to tooth. So they have to tussle it out. But player to look forward to, I think, for me, Kabonge, because right now he's the top scorer for Sports Club Villa. They've not had the luxury of scoring a lot of goals this season. They have goals from elsewhere, from defenders. Fifi, those are pictures still coming through from Bombo Military Stadium. The referee warming up is Sabira Ali, the man. He officiated the last cup final in Masaka Proline, winning that against Bright Stars. And it's the one in charge to officiate this one. But take me through. First, I want to talk about Sabira. You know, it is very hard for a referee to come into a game and both teams are complaining because Proline won the game, but still complaining. Up to now, Freddy Kajaba says the game was not won free and square. So for Sabira, allow me put away all the referees for today's game. Sabira Ali is the man in the center. Mlindo Hakim, Okelo Dick, Kawesi Stewart, and Adipo Catherine the fourth. I think the assessor. Captain Adibo must be the assessor.
Yeah, she's
so
an
I put away the referees in charge of that game. I've told you, it's Sabira Ali at the center, Mlindo Hakim, assistant referee number 1, Okelo Dick, assistant referee number 2, Kawesi Stewart, their match commissioner, and Adipo, their assessor. I think that is the perfect order.
Yeah. Of course, Nigeria University, being a university, sometimes has players for about 3 seasons. You know, first year, second year, and
because they've got engineering and stuff like that, they can go up to 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Okay. Sometimes they can be retained for certain purposes. Now, when you look, they have a new team, for this season. I think Raymond Komakech with the technical team. Their technical director is Asuman Lubowa. When you mention that name in Ugandan football, everyone knows. Yeah, he's known for everything to do with football.
Nasa doesn't know that name, then he has never been into
Let
football.
him leave football alone in Uganda. So when you look at the team today, of course, it comes with a 4-3-3 system, but most of the boys have been gotten from schools. Most college, Laibi College, they went to Sugu, picked up 1 or 2 players. But you know the hunger with which those boys play, the school boys, because most of them are on bursaries. So to retain your position,
you've got to be good.
You've got to be good.
There's no excuse. There's no place for mediocrity.
Absolutely.
Especially for a team that is mastered at the top by Paul Makayongo. Those of you that know him, he's a man that pays attention to every detail, and he wants result at their best.
Yeah, for sports club.
And universities better these days pay 2 million Uganda shillings, 50 for 4 months. That is a lot of money. 2 semesters, 4 million Uganda shillings. So you've got to really repay.
I feel sorry for parents who paid before COVID.
Absolutely.
You just paid then after the, you know.
Let's talk football.
When you talk about Sports Club Villa, I think the team that actually balanced. When you talk about Asman Alishe Gavin, Chizito Gavin, you know what he did at the under-20 tournament in Mauritania, reaching the finals, and of course coming back, taken today. You know, he's very young compared to Asman Alishe was the experience, but they are a backside that sometimes is prone to mistakes. That's why probably we have them having 3 red cards in the season so far. Mohindo, Benson, that is Joseph Nsubuga did get one against Vipers at Chitende, then Asman Alishe himself was sent off. So, and then they have the most yellow cards, and 6 actually of them going to Emmanuel Wasua. So it shows you what kind of team Villa are. But these are the team that probably are playing without pressure these days, because I think the pressure of winning title, do this because we all know what's going on behind the back doors. So Villa are enjoying. They are enjoying at the moment, but you have to look forward to Amil Kakomo, Derek Indahiro, that are left back. The viewers
questioned.
Look
out for that guy who plays. Very small guy. Very small guy.
Francis Olaki, I remember one time, Cranes player, Emmanuel Okwi, because Francis Olaki is his young brother. He had an interview on Star FM. He did mention that you people are praising me as Emmanuel Okwi, but look out for Francis Olaki. So Francis Olaki, I think at the moment didn't live to expectations, because he was at Sowana Tor United, had very good stats, then left the country, and then coming back, he came back and unnoticed. And then he's coming back with Villa, trying to get them goals here and there. Of course, they're not the numbers you expect from him, but he will steer the front line, and I believe Ndeje University will be in for it. Ndeje's best player this season is their goalkeeper. He's their goalkeeper. That is Wokorachi James. He's their goalkeeper, because the draws, that means it's stopping. Yeah, he's their goalkeeper. And you did mention something about your best player being a goalkeeper. What happens?
It's terrible. It's very terrible. It's the worst thing in life.
So,
if your best player is the goalkeeper, you are the worst team in the world.
Yeah. So for me,
I'm telling you the truth.
Villa favourites, but it will be a close call, because Ndeje will not just give it away. Raymond Komache did mention before the game started that may the best team win. He actually said he's going to give it everything, and that's what he does. But he's been very sick, and actually Collins and Asuman Luwa have been taking care of the team.
Let's get back from this break, Fifi, and you tell me how Collins Semanda, the man I know from Woodbourne, takes charge of the team, really. Let's go for the break. We'll get back. A few minutes to kick off. Peter Tai will get the commentary underway. But we have to be back to break it down for you further.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates, because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
We can't tolerate sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is unacceptable in our school.
Because a good school equals a better life.
Raising voices.
Enjoy great value from Airtel with the all-new My Pakalast combo offers. We have customized especially for you the best deals on minutes, data and SMS with our 3-in-1 My Pakalast combo to give you the best value as you stay in touch with friends and family. To activate My Pakalast voice combo, dial *100 *2 *1# to get started.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Well, if you're just joining us, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation TV come to you live from the broadcast house along Nile Avenue. It's a special 47th edition of the Uganda Cup, STANBIC Uganda Cup studio at UBC. My name is John Ban Sentamo, and I'm joined by Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro to break this down for you. We thank Federation of Uganda Football Associations for enabling us carry out this task. We promise you we shall deliver it to the fullest. Fifi Fiona Pinky Namiro, by the time we went for the break, you were telling me about everything about the Uganda Cup. But now, the Uganda Cup...
We stopped at Collins.
Let's leave Collins. He has sent me a text that please spare me. Collins, I've spared you. Fifi, naturally, knockout football is supposed to be high intensity.
Yeah.
And with the high intensity, I expect loads of decisions taken for against teams. Take me through the history of the Uganda Cup in terms of controversies and big games, Fifi.
Yeah, of course, controversies. Probably you can talk about Villa and Express most of the time, but the biggest controversy, most of the 80s, 90s, and probably 2000 kids know about the Chamate, but there is one of 88 where Fred Rijema, by then a military official, had to call out the military to come and help. You could see people, of course, running for their lives. That is in Shauriyako, Chisenyi, Nachivubo, everywhere. It was very bad. I think the game ended 3-1, and Sports Club Villa won that game. That is 3-1. But Express, remember, scored first. Then Villa equalized. Express thought they had scored, but the referee at that time signaled for no goal, and Express started throwing, you know, like they always said, Twaga Kulwana, you know, they have that. And when they think, hey, that's why they call them Mayinja.
It's good for football, but I like them. They're good for football. They are good for football. I told you some time back that if your team is playing football and your players are not getting yellow cards, what are they doing? You're losing a game, your players ain't getting yellow cards. What are you still doing? The fans passionately have got to release a bit of it by throwing a stone or two.
Until a stone falls on you, or one person, you know. When you talk about 88, then how did it come to that? Because when the referee actually did not actually count Express's goal, Express felt they were being cheated. As they thought they would probably equalize, Villa went for a third one, and you know what happened? Stone started, that is when Rijema started, you know, calling out the mid, come and help, this is too bad. A lot of people lost their lives, I'm being told. Then people should also remember that in 1971, we had the trophy starting, okay, actually the Uganda Cup starting, 72 we didn't have it, the transition politically. You all remember what was happening that time. Actually, even the Uganda Super League, if you talk about it, did go into a break around 72 to 74, if you remember that with great history. Then come to Chamate. Of course, Chamate, I was honored to be a commentator at that time, and we all remember that big game. In that match, I remember KCC FC, it came already knowing they had mentioned a lot of things. The FUFA has a lot of Villa officials. Misago was the helm of Villa. There was a lot going on. And in the game, for me, I thought it got to the players. Players cried during that game. So what FUFA had to do, they brought in a Kenyan referee, and then the match was reinstated. That is at Nambole Stadium, but KCC, having lost a few players to red cards, that probably Robert Done did issue out after the game for him, citing that as a referee he had to control the game, and these players that probably abused him, he just gave them red cards, and you know, they didn't play that. I saw Hakim saying Kumba, there was the name. It has gone. Okay. There are players who cried. I remember Abdallah Mubiru that time trying, you know, to tell his players do not cry. But again, Villa, and that is the last trophy Villa did win. So those are the two most controversial finals. But with the finals involving Express and Villa, Express, those that had actually close calls. they all ended, you know, in a way that was not very
That is
good.
right for football by our times.
And
And
right for football.
yeah,
We love
at times.
Okay.
You follow European football.
Yeah,
The ultras of Italy do fight a lot. Only that they call themselves to meet at a venue, say Luera, and they fight. They don't fight in the stadium. Fifi,
Yes.
Sports Club Villa has released Kenny in goal. Agandu, Kiwanuka, Chigundu, Chizito, Kakomo, Senoga, Waswa, Ogwang, Sekiganda, and Dahiro. That is the team. But Fifi, there are a couple of other games being played today.
Yeah.
Take me through them and how you think they will pan out.
Okay.
Before we cross over and go to the man, Peter Drury Otai.
Why are you calling him Drury?
Well, the guy is massive.
Okay.
I don't envy his games. I don't envy you guys.
Okay.
Please,
Today we have games between Terrazzo and Tiles. This should be a construction company team. Again, it's Maroons Football Club. The venue for this match is at Kacheka. Ondupa take on United at Greenlight Stadium. Vipers, Busoga United, this one will be greatly contested for, but Vipers are in great shape, great form. Kajoba becoming a disciplinarian there, and believe me, his players will live to expectation. They should actually wipe out Busoga United.
Maybe as you take us through, that is the Villa lineup.
The
for
Villa
today's
lineup.
STANBIC Uganda Cup game against Ndeja University that they host at their Bombo Barracks home ground. Okay, take me through the games. Let's finalize.
Yeah, then Bull FC is taking on Black Powers. Bull visiting Black Powers in Emokori ground, Bukedia. Okay. That's why we had the last final, the visible final between KCC and Vipers. I know Vipers wanted a double. Was it KCC? One of them wanted a double. And of course, KCC did win that game in Bukedia. Then Water FC taking on Wakiso Giants. Wakiso are declining in the league, and their coach did actually threaten to resign. But apparently, I was surprised seeing him on the touchline again. But for Wakisa, I know Musat again, and those at the helm will take care of the problems and try to, of course, walk past Water FC. Police FC take on Calvary. It is a Lugogo. Players to look out for. That was Muhammad Hassan.
That is the Ndeje lineup on the team. Peter, sorry, Fifi, take me through it.
Ndeje lineup, of course, I said their keeper, James Brady Wokorachi, is their best player, having helped a lot. They have drawn 3 times in the big league. John Akena, very energetic, loves to rove. That is along the right half flank. Talk about Solomon Okado being very good with the headers. Then come to Peter Duma. But of course, Nicolas Luziga is the player to look forward to. Not to dribble, he knows he's to squeeze himself in between players and try to give those passes. And then come to Brian Sally. Of course, Jimmy Waswa is their top scorer at the moment. You bank on the 2 goals he has scored. And I believe Raymond Kumakech has a good outing to try and hass out with Sports Club Villa. We're talking about other games. Police FC, I did tell you, Muhammad Hassan, the player they got from Onduparaka at the back. He's very good. Then in the midfield, you have to talk about Tonemaweje if he starts. And then at the front field, of course, you have to look out to Mayanja Muruli, also formerly of Masaza tournament, but their goalkeeper today, that is Derrick Ochan playing, is very good, and I know these are the times to show that probably he needs to go to a different stage. Then Sports Club Villa and Ndeje United, we are giving it to you live on BBC TV. And
a reminder to Ugandans that this particular version of the Uganda Cup is going to come to you live on UBC starting today. You're going to get tired of football. Be true. Be true to be true to you, you're going to get tired of football. It's going to come today, tomorrow, till Sunday, this round of football. That is the head-to-head results. Fifi, those are some of the games played amongst the two recent times.
Yeah, that is 2 draws. They were in the league because Ndeje has had 1 maiden season and 1 season in the league. Then in the Uganda Cup, Dilavi did win cuts of Joseph Nsobuga. That is 2018.
As we cross over to go down to Bombo and Peter Otai Druli, at Kacheka, it's Donny Robert in charge of the game. At Greenlight Stadium, it's Omara Paul. At St. Mary's, it's Bakasambe Rajab. At Emokoria, it's Madanda Ronald. At Kavumba, it's Kirangwa Ronald. And at the Stadium, it's Kavuma Vincent. And of course, I told you Bombo, it's going to be Sabira Ali. Any of the referees, Bakasambe Rajab,
did issue out a red card in the game between Express and Villa when an Express player was walking off the pitch, was being substituted, was given a red card, and then Stone started flying. Then you talked about also Bakasambe was in charge of one bigger game, still had controversies in Masaka, but I know referees also, because that is part of their occupation, so it happens. You talked about who? Donny is still officiating.
So Donny is in Imbarara.
Okay, I think they have
Terrazzo and Tiles against Maroons.
And he's a revived Donny.
Yeah, he's going to be assisted by Friday Noah, Nyangoma Hawa, and Kalibara John Bosco. Ugandan referees, have they improved really? I've been told by someone that many of them have been suspects guys approach them for fixing games.
Actually,
when
you
has
didn't
that
hear?
ended?
You didn't hear?
No, I've not followed it so
there
much.
Was one
I'm coming out of the
controversial
country.
moment.
I came from Luweero.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, one key moment that shows probably they have issues. One referee called his boss. I think in his phone he had stored a chairman of a club, and probably he didn't know that this is Ronnie Kalima. Then he's called and then told, Sebo, where are you so that we can come and bring the man? The chairman's like, you're calling chairman of the referees. So that is how bad it is. And we've seen some of them suspended, but some are progressing, though some are not. It depends.
So we continue to thank Federation of Uganda Football Associations for enabling us get these games on UBC TV, and we promise you, Uganda, and we promise you that we shall not disappoint. Again, take me through the Monday fixtures. Easter Monday. Yeah,
Easter Monday fixtures. Once again, we have Terras and Tiles, that is Maroons Football Club. Maroons likely to win this one, though they are away from home in Kacheka. Onduparaka, where in Onduparaka home, they are trying to revive themselves after getting a new sponsor and trying to get the team together. Of course, you have Vipers. Busoga is said it is Vipers to lose, though Busoga have nothing to lose, so they have to give in everything. Then you have Black Powers against Bull FC. Bull FC being the team with the best bonus scheme, they should probably win this one. Wakiso and Water, Wakiso need to revive themselves by winning this game, otherwise it's been very bad for them in the league. Then Police Calvary, I talked about Derrico Chan steering for Police Football Club, and then Villa and Deje, we are giving it to you live tomorrow. Proline Maida, Gaddafi Mbale Heroes, Chitara Chigez Homeboys, Chetume Express.
That is a big one. That is a big one. That is a big one tomorrow. We shall get to that. We shall cross the bridge, the bridge when we get there. Fifi, Vipers against Busoga United. You talked of your as a big game, and especially being officiated
because
by
they are both
Bakasambe Rajab.
Because
I've heard that name a lot in Ugandan football. Bakasambe Rajab.
They took controversial moments, giving out a red card to someone walking out.
Fifi, those are the teams that are ready to walk out, and I think it's time for us to cross over. We shall cross over in a minute to Bombo, but those are the teams that are sooner to be walking out of that tunnel at Bombo Military Barracks Playground Stadium in Bombo. It's Luweero district.
Prize money is 50 million for the winner.
Just a minute. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. You can as well join wherever you may be. You call your friend and tell him or her that please, UBC TV is finally the home of sport in Uganda. The prize money,
money is 50 million for the winner, but of course each 32 stage taking 1.5. So there is something to take for our, that is home, and STANBIC Bank being thanked for this, because even when COVID came, they didn't back out. They gave out some amount, even last season when the tournament had halted because of COVID-19. Okay,
the Uganda Cup for you is a knockout football of Uganda. It's not the same way we've been seeing it over the years. You will not see it anywhere close to you if you come from villages like where Ratoro comes from. But for those that are lucky that football is returned where you are, especially big league and Uganda Premier League sides, it's going to be there for you.
Yes, Mama Sky.
Please, predictions of every game that is being played today. Who do you think will win? I know you are good at that. There's still time. I think these games must be somewhere on the...
These games are two-legged, so first leg is just probably something. But I believe
a section of fans down there. The young ones
will win at home. Wakiso Giants will win, though they are away from home at Water. Vipers will tussle it out and win. Villa will be a close call, but I know they will win this game. Then at the biggest stage will be the return legs that probably will have a lot, because you know there is only one more leg. If you fail in this one, then you redeem yourself in the return leg. If you fail in the return leg, you go home with your 1.5, and the rest continue for big amounts.
Okay, Busoga United, Vipers at home against Busoga.
I did say Vipers will take that one.
And Tarazo and Tiles against Maroons in Kacheka.
Fans a close call. Actually, I would go for a draw.
Onduparaka against Luweero United.
Luweero is a stubborn fella. Actually, Luweero did take out Villa out of the tournament in 2019 because before 2018, before Nkambi Coffee in 2019. So they are stubborn, and I don't know how far they can go.
Okay, and perfect. We've been, of course, the teams are about to walk off the walk onto the tunnel, walk onto the field of play from the tunnel. And at this moment, we hand you over to Peter Druri Otai, who will be joined by Fifi Napiki Namiro, the best commentary combination in Uganda and beyond.
Hey, thank you so much.
Coming to you live all the way from the Bombo Military Stadium. My name is Peter Tai. I would like to welcome you again to another exciting day of Ugandan football. Now, this time we come to you live with, of course, the STANBIC Uganda Cup. A lot in question today will be who will be walking away with this win. Remember that there's been a change in this year's edition of the Uganda Cup, where we begin from the round of 32, which means only 32 teams will be taking part in this, and it is a mixture of the teams that that come all the way from the Uganda Premier League, together with, of course, the Uganda Big League. Ndeje University does represent the Big League on one side, and of course, Sports Club Villa does represent the Uganda Premier League. So the two sides coming into the greens tonight to actually make sure that they play this game today. A lot to play for. The fans are ready for this one. You can see them coming through, and I don't know exactly if the SOPs are followed well, but just by the look of things, looks like everything seems to be going on like the forces say, muzuri sana. Now, just reminding you that last year, the Uganda Cup was not completed because of the issues of COVID-19. It came to an end in the round of 16, and possibly today, there could be a change in what goes through tonight. Well, this is the area, this is the venue. Now, this is the theater where both teams will try very much to entertain all those who are watching live on UBC today, and also all those who are watching live at the military stadium down in Bombo. And shortly we shall be having the referee for the night, Ali Sabira, who's basically a doctor, will be marching the forces today into this area. There they come. And of course, being led by a Chambogo University lecturer in Adipo, the first female referee in the East African region, and also a FIFA CAF instructor, is the one actually bringing the two sides today. Villa putting on the sky blue, and of course the Ndeje University side also donning on their away kitties tonight. It is a match that will leave very many talking about, but there is still more consolation in case this ends in a draw or in case it ends in a different score. Anything can still happen in the return leg. Now, joining me here on the commentary also, Pinky Fiona.
Well, since its inception, the Uganda Cup has had some controversies, drama, accelerating, and enthusiastic moments in the game. As we look forward today to bringing you a very good game between Sports Club Villa and 9-time holders and Ndeje University, who have never won actually a trophy of the competition, whereas Raymond Komakech looks forward to getting a very good game. For Sports Club Villa, it is a chance to get back their glory days by trying to win this one.
Now, Sports Club Villa, the hosts for the game today. They are 9-time Uganda Cup winners, and they make 3 changes to the lineup that beat Mida in the FUFA Big League. And if you look at this, Ogwang Isaac, together with Saidi Kenny, and a gentleman by the names of, that is Sechiganda Ronald, are all starting today. Though there's 3 changes to the lineup that beat Mida by 2-1 in the FUFA Big League.
Of course, they have to look forward to Derek Indahiro to bringing in those crosses, as Sechiganda using his height for aerial prowess and trying to bring in, of course, the forwards to try get Villa something as Adipo talks to the referees.
Well, the referee is Dr. Ali Sabila, and basically he did graduate from the University of Oslo in dental surgery. He's actually there with that smile that shows you exactly what he does. And being given some bit of, can I say, joke from Catherine Adipo. They are very, very, can I say, comical lady, Catherine Adipo.
They're happy doing it. That's what you do when you love your job. Probably they sound like we sound now, happy at doing our job. And Ndeje University trying to know what side they're going to play from, but Ali Sabila with the ball and ready to get us starting. Villa is looking great in their new kit. It did take time to come, but it finally arrived.
Well, just reminding you that also on the other side, Ndeje University have made 3 changes to the lineup that drew all with Terrazzo and Tile in the game played on the 28th of March 2021. Ouma Peter, Onek Adolf, and Waswa Jimmy all getting the starting role today, as there is no, that is Onek Alit, together with Brian Katembera and Brian Obedi, all missing out for today's game. Let's wait and see if we can actually get something from today. Shortly, we shall be having the center referee, Dr. Ali Sabira, beginning this. It is Villa up against Ndeje, and we're just seconds away from the whistle. Well, as usual, it is the Black Lives Matter Looks like Dr. Ali Sabir had forgotten that.
Of course, you are allowed not to do that. Wilfred Zaha did say he will not do that. Thierry Henry has gone off social media because of the same thing. They're like, we've fought racism for some good time, but probably there's nothing changing about it. But good gestures from both players, and Sabila himself, the referee, they know the racism has no part in football whatsoever.
Ali Sabira will be assisted by Okelo Dick, together with Mulindwa Hakim, and the fourth official is Kawesa Stewart. Well, the referee does get us underway here in Bombo. It is a Villa up against Ndeje. Just waiting to see what will be coming from the game today. And if you're just joining us, Ndeje is moving the ball from the left to the right of your screen, and the opposite is true. Sally trying to open up onto the game. This is very, very good start to the action. It's a long ball through, but straight away to the goalkeeper. That's good play from Saidi Kenny. And he looks very, very comfortable with the start of this one. But again, very good run from Ndeje. Very, very good start of this one here. Villa now trying to drive up. A long ball away from Chigundu. And Fleekun here, stolen away by Okudi Solomon. It again Ndeje playing very comfortable here. Deep down, Georgia Kenna. At the midfield level now trying to drive up. And now stolen away yet again by Ndeje. Akena. Put away by the captain. It's going to be a throw in here. That is Waswa Emmanuel. Akena. Georgia Kenna doing well at the midfield level here. Trying to squeeze that ball through. A nice play again. Very good play there from Luzige Aliron. So far, so good. Game moving on swiftly. Walamu Martin. Long ball. Punched away there by Saidi Kenny. And Saidi Kenny actually coming to the rescue. If you look at the first couple of minutes here, Ndeje has actually had a much better possession compared to Sports Club Villa. Away they continue. Waswa Jimmy loses. Perfect start of the game here by Sports Club Villa here in Ndeje. Agandi. Long from Agandi trying to open up on Ogwang. And Ogwang was actually inside there trying to wait on that one. It was actually Senoga Muhammad waiting on that ball. Akodi. Akena. It's a long ball there from Akena. Don't know if it's on play, but goes away for a throw-in.
Yeah, it's a throw-in for Sports Club Villa. Actually, Ndeje start at the better side and start with a lot more confidence than Villa. You could see them going for square passes in the face of goal. That is a bit dangerous because if something goes wrong and the ball is stolen by the opponent, your keeper could be exposed.
Here they come, the Jogos, but they lose possession. Nice play from Owalimu Martin. Adolf try and pick up the pieces forward here. Now trying to look for Waswa Jimmy. Back behind Walimu Martin. Ouma. It's venturing forward in Ndeje, but Villa win possession free and square. And turning and twisting. Sally Brandt as well here. Sally again. Trying to square it up front. Away to Saidi Kenny. Well, Fiona, if you actually look at the history of the Uganda Cup, some notable names of clubs missing. Clubs like Kofi, clubs like UEB. I remember Victors, Fiona, remember Chinyara, Liantonde, UCB.
The first team that won the trophy, that is Kofi United, also missing out in action. Some of them, of course, were relegated to other divisions, and with a few issues here and there, they didn't manage to come back. Some of them are, could we call them, some of them have actually gone away forever. We don't hear of them. Zambia old-timers. We've talked about Gangama. Gangama actually did introduce a great name in football for Sports Club. That is Paul.
Yeah, Gangama from Imbale.
Yeah.
Well, there's a foul here for Villa. The referee was actually the right place to make sure that that is seen well. It's free kick here for the Jogos. I'm very happy to actually be with you live on UBC TV. For those who are joining in, wherever you're watching from, could be watching online or you're watching straight at home. And it's happy Easter to all of you there.
Well, Ndeje have taller players and probably are comfortable with the ball up in the air, but they have to be very careful because Villa would want to capitalize on any chance and advantage falling to their side.
Free kick for Villa. The referee Ali Sabira just waiting to see what comes from here. Giving the last final instructions before we go for this one. Standing on this is Ndahiro Derek. Does deliver. And just goes away for a goal kicker. Ndahiro Derek scored against Mida, by the way, and voted the man of the match against the same side.
Great player. They did get him from Kamocha United. He's been tremendous for them. He actually loves to be called a small inside but big in brain.
All right, ball up front now. Here comes Ndeje. They're winning possession very well, and the referee's flag goes up for the foul. It's a very good territory, by the way, to get one in. Ndeje. And some bit of final apologies this time coming in from Fred Agandu.
Fred Agandu did feature for Victoria University some time back at the defunct Achira Young Football Club, where he used to, of course, play alongside the likes of Henry Guti. If you recall, one of the best brushers of the ball, that was Kobe Bryant. When you talk about some of the players that did feature for Chirayang, but apparently after some time you can no longer hear of it. Some clubs got defunct and you know where they have gone, but Ndeje University would want to capitalize on this mistake. That is their strength. They are a more physical side in this game, and Villa have to worry about that.
Free kick for Ndeje in the right territory. Here they come. That's a simple strike, but hitting the wall, very poor. Now they need to retrieve that ball yet again. Here comes the captain. Actually, the captain is Wokorach. Sorry. Nice play there from Waswa Emmanuel. Villa now trying to venture forward. Clipping ball again from Waswa. Foul here, very physical.
Yeah.
Just played a few minutes on this.
That is Ndeje's game, and Villa go to that side. Ndeje then will have to beat them at that. They love the physical aspect of the game and use everything they have in their own powers to try, of course, power you down. That's why probably they have drawn the last 3 matches in the big league.
Chiwanuka. Nice play from Waswa. And unfortunately, the pass not meeting anyone. Just rolls away there for a goal kick here to Ndeje. Well, the university side in Ndeje is basically one side you need to follow very, very well, because at one time they did reach the round of 16 of the Uganda Cup.
Yeah, and KCC did eject them. That is the highest they have gone for Villa. They've won 9 times. The last one, of course, being controversial. But they managed to win.
Right?
Yeah, 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
Misaga was the helm of the club, and they had good players at that time. Of course, they have good players even now, but it was more competitive that time, according to me.
Well, the most interesting thing about both clubs is that Ndeje is number 6 in the big league, that is Rwenzori Group, and Villa is also number 6 in the Uganda Premier League. It's very ironical. But anyway, there's a throw in here to Ndeje. And Chiwanuka Andrew trying to cool down the situation. No foul on Sally. Now there is a foul on Sally, according to the referee. And Brian Sally. Well, actually, if you look at Ndeje University, most of its footballers actually are from within the university. Most of them are students. There is a one, Jimmy Waswa, who is basically a first-year engineering student.
Yeah.
Putting on jersey number 9.
Being a university, they have to be students.
Oh, well.
That's what they base on when they're giving you bursary. Most of them are not even paying tuition. The university is taking care of that. Thanks to Paul Makayong and the other officials.
Ronaldo Winyi driving through, punched away by Kenny. Flag goes up. And Ronaldo Winyi, who actually took the free kick there, was acquired all the way from Kitgum. Such a very, very interesting footballer to look out for, that is Owinyi.
Yeah, they have about 3 or 4 players, including those on the bench coming in from Laibi College. They have gone to Amos College and acquired some players.
Well, Komakech is their coach, who actually appeared on the screen earlier on. CAF B referee. That's another foul there for Sports Club Villa. Well, the battle for this game is actually at the midfield. Not seen a lot from Amiro Kokomo all the way from Villa, but seen a lot of Waswa Emmanuel, the captain. of the Jogos.
6 yellow cards to his name in the Uganda Premier League. That shows you that he's not an easy guy.
Waswa.
Yeah, Emmanuel Waswa.
6 yellow cards already.
Yeah, and last season he got 7.
Villa now trying to venture forward. And again, good closing in there from Ndeje. Foul. And this time it was a free kick on jersey number 20. That's Kudi Solomon was actually brought down earlier on, and free kick shall be here for Ndeje University. We'll just remind you that these games shall be played home and away. And Wokorach switching that ball away. The goalkeeper for Ndeje, Wokorach, man of the match in the big league game against Tirazo and Tile.
He's been their best player this season, helping them acquire those draws. Ndeje badly need to come back to the front side. That is coming to the top flight. They have been there once, did not do their homework very well, were relegated the following season. And the good thing, they have maintained their coach, Raymond Komakech. Probably he's learned a thing or two, and probably when they came back to the Uganda Premier League, they will be ready this time.
Villa trying to drive that ball through. Bouncing ball here, headed away there by Owini Ronald. Stolen by Akena George. It was actually Sally Ford. Collected yet again by the Jogos. Chuanuka. Sally. Akena. Very, very poor ball, you have to admit. There was Luzige Nicholas very close there, but nothing coming in really.
He's their most dribbling player. Loves probably to attack through small spaces. This time around he's not given that opportunity. They're not fetching balls for him, and I think Ndeje should use him more because they know he's very good on the ball.
Another throw in for Ndeje as a Sports Club Villa doing more of the donkey work right now. That was Sechiganda Ronald Areron trying to keep his eyes on the ball. Here they come. Villa lose it. Akena. At the midfield, Luzige. Akena. Try to switch that ball to Brian Sally now. And Brian Sally running a little bit slow for that ball, really. Goes away for a goal kick. Now, one thing you need to know about the playing surface here in Bombo, it's actually slightly big, so it's going to be very difficult for these guys to run. Look at the size of this pitch.
The Ndeje players, because Villa have been hosting their games from there, so they have gotten acclimatized.
And trust me, Ndeje is not very far from Bombo, so it's just a few kilometers really.
But
Ndeje and
about
Bombo,
the
so
pitch.
yeah,
Ndeje has a
they should have actually been using this and trying to get used to it compared to Ndeje. Sorry, compared to
they love their
Villa.
pitch. They have even rented it to URI, so they are proud of it.
Oh, they'll be playing next week, no worries. It's foul. The return leg shall be at the Arena of Visions in Ndeje next week.
I love the names of different stadia in Uganda. Actually, I think Busoga United also has a name almost like that. Arena of Visions, for it it's vision of something.
It's a free kick here to Ndeje. Winnie Ronald. Headed down, now here comes Sally inside the D, but straight to Saidi Kenny. Looks very, very comfortable, Saidi Kenny. At the midfield now, this is Omar Peter. Walumu. Stolen away by Onek Adolf. Venturing forward now. This is good from Ndeje, switching from the left to the right. Brushed away, Brian Sally. Unfortunately for Sally, just failing to get the right strike on that ball, really.
Poor shot for me from him. Probably should have tried to go more up front, or should have tried to get the right direction. The miss.
Now Brian Sally there.
Scoring from a wasted opportunity. Sally did not do right, but Villa, of course, should be very careful at the back.
Collected yet again here by Martin Adolf. Luzige. And foul on Luzige there. I think it's high time the referee begins pulling out the cards.
Yeah,
it's a very dangerous tackle there.
Consistently, yeah.
Very, very
Is
awkward
it going
tackle.
to Derek Ndahiro?
It could be your usual suspect, if I'm not mistaken, but we shall be able to see that on the replay.
Usual suspect as in who? Waswa?
Could be Waswa. But Luzige Nicholas is on the ground.
They are neutralizing him due to his abilities. He is very good on the ball. Has not yet gotten the chances to break through. But I can say, Ndeje, when you look at them at Villa, you don't see a big difference. It looks like their players are the same. Whatever they are giving, Ndeje going for the physical game, Villa going in for the small details and trying, of course, to have that free-flowing game here and there. But as we see, there is a simple and cold for water break as Sabila urges the players to take different positions. But Team Doctor, of course, taking a look at what should have gone wrong with Luzige.
Well, Luzige receiving the medical. And I was telling you there, Fiona.
Waswa.
Just the number 8, Waswa, is the one who got the yellow card.
Okay. Living up to expectations of the name.
He's not new to that.
6 in the league and 1 here. The 6 were in the first round, not counting the 16th game they have played against Maida in the second round of the Uganda Premier League.
It's more pressing from Ndeje. Villa looking to steal that ball through. One pass, Luzige trying to venture forward here, slowly by slowly. On the run, Adolphe. A ball not going away. Oh, that could be a foul in the box, but referee waves it away. And finally, now Villa can come to the rescue.
Yeah, we probably need
It's a corner.
Yeah, for Ndeje pressing and Villa surviving. STANBIC Uganda Cup 47th edition.
Well, controversy there. Possibly looks like nobody surrounded the referee. Otherwise, if it was serious, everybody would be around Dr. Sabila's
nearer to the incident.
Yeah.
And no player is actually opposing his decision. So it shows you probably he got something right.
Corner. Protein well. That's a very poor corner. Very, very poor corner, really. Yeah, confirmation of the yellow card. Going down to Waswa Emmanuel. Little bit slow on that, but it's been confirmed. There is
El Capitano with yellow cards.
Emmanuel. Good start to the game there from Sports Club Villa as they continue to drive up from one side to the other. Not seen a lot from David Kizito, the Uganda Cranes player. Luzige. Away they continue. Onek Adolphe. Slowly. And now they're trying to probe and probe. This is good running. Adolphe crosses it through. And Waswa Jimmy loses his footing.
And losing
his bearing over.
Did he get butterflies in the stomach? What happened?
He just lost his bearing.
He had the chance to turn and then either shoot or look out for a colleague to get something for the visitors. What happened? Ndeje University failed to capitalize on now 2 chances to get Ndeje ahead of Sports Club Villa. Villa have been on the receiving end and Ndeje are playing good football.
Well, they need to continue looking at how they can control the game, but now it's Saidi Kenny. Kenny here. Gavin Kizito. Just after 18 minutes of the game, it's still very much square here at the military stadium down in Bombo. Running through. Here comes a long ball, losing that ball through. And the hero has actually failed to get into his command of the game so far. The hero brushing. Akodi. Emmanuel. Gavin. It's a long ball there from Gavin, but straight away to the goalkeeper, Wokorach. Did shout that out very, very high. That is Wokorach. Akodi. Owinyi. Not Odolo, but Owinyi. And unfortunately, Kenna George just fails to control that ball and easily glides away for a throw in here to the Jogos. Gavin. Chiwanuka. Fortunately for Chiwanuka, the pass was very, very heavy. Just goes away for another goal kick here to Ndeje. And Ndeje actually missing the services of Onekalit Francis and Obedi Brian. All these strikers of theirs are currently injured, so not available to play in this. And if you do remember very well, Ndeje University actually got promoted to the Uganda Premier League as winners of the Elgon Group way back in 2017-2018. And they are one of the founders of the Uganda Big League. And they were there in 2009, but also got relegated again to the Big League in 2019 in Ndeje. And after everything there is to talk about, Ndeje still struggling to come back into the top flight of Ugandan football. Foul.
For a club that was formed in 1992, kudos, of course, to the chancellors at the school. Kudos to Paul Kayongo and those that will come after him, maintaining great football and all other activities, because they're also known to do very well in woodball. Actually, you talk about woodball in Uganda, you just straight away be directed to Ndeje University. I believe that is a very good gesture and a very good addition to Ugandan sports. But not only that, even giving bursaries to the so many players in different disciplines is something to thank the university at the moment.
Martin Owalimu. Ball just goes away for throwing again to Villa. Just 20 minutes over the first 45 minutes played already in the STANBIC Uganda Cup. And just remember that you're watching UBC. You can also follow it on Facebook together with YouTube. The matches are live there. Away by Agandu. Collected well by Ouma. Martin Oalam. This is Nicholas Luzige. Scored against Tirazo and Tile in the big league game that ended 1-1. Now here comes Brian Sally. Abigaba. Akena. George Akena doing well, and Emmanuel standing his ground and loses possession. This could be a cut ball, but unfortunately goes away for corner. That's good pressing, really. Very good play there from
does well. Akena and Sechiganda could be the tallest on the pitch.
I
want to know who is taller.
Look at the size of that guy.
Akena is tall, but look out for Sechiganda too. He's also taller. Ndeje University doing everything right. They are only missing a goal. I call it icing on the cake to make it better. Villa are looking, of course, like viewers at one moment, letting Ndeje roll in. And when you talk, Sally doing the good runs that are helping Ndeje capitalize on moments.
Martin, that's a very good corner compared to the last one brought in. Chance for the half volley, very poor.
Yeah, very
from Abigaba
poor.
Vincent.
Didn't even actually look where he was sending the ball to, and wasting chances. They may need them in the return leg if Villa get a goal, and probably they need to score a goal to try and go past the stage. It is not only prestigious for them, but also the amount of money, because you go from 1.5 to 3 millions, as STANBIC has put in a lot of funds for sponsoring this edition.
Villa now on the loose. Ndahiro trying to deliver this, but unfortunately for the Villa marksman, Ndahiro is failing to drive that ball through in there.
Lack of gelling and sinking affecting Villa up front.
Akodi. Peter Uma not there. It's collected well now by Isaac. Emmanuel, very good turn there from the man, Waswa Emmanuel. More football here from Joe Goes. This is Agandu. Lays it through. Oh dear. When we expected the ball to actually not go that far, it goes farther there. It's very disappointing there for the Jogos, really.
That is Sechiganda for you, Peter Tai. Now compare with George. They are the tallest players on the pitch. I need to be probably look closer to see who is taller. I should use the height to their advantage. That is probably in aerial prowess, trying to head into the goal. Now Waswa has been brought down
by Luzige.
He's getting a taste of his own medicine. Actually, he brought Luzige down for the yellow card, and now there is retaliation from Luzige to bringing down Emmanuel Waswa. He gets up very quickly now.
The two are actually playing very well at the midfield. They're the ones commanding that midfield. Luzige in that midfield for Ndeje, Waswa for Villa. You actually realize that the two are doing more of the donkey work for both sides. But there's a ball here to Sally. He's offside.
There was late release of the ball from the midfield that got him offside because he made the run very fast. and that's what they should improve on. He's been doing well at the right, I think, right wing.
Well,
that is where he's operating.
True, if you compare him together with the likes of Ogwang Isaac, I think he has gotten more chances to try and see if he can get a goal for his side. Gavin Kizito. Moses Chigundu. Trying to switch that ball forward, looking for Isaac Ogwang. Oh, ball couldn't be kept on play, just rolls away for a goal kick here to Ndeje University. The coach of Ndeje University, Komakech Ben, has a lot of interesting assistants, by the way.
Raymond Komakech, when you talk about Ben Komakech.
Raymond Komakech, rather.
Yes.
Ben Komakech is a basketballer.
Basketballer.
Now run through Jimmy Waswa. And to the rescue, ball is put away for another corner for Ndeje University.
By the young under-20 player. Is that Gavin?
No, it's not Gavin actually. It could have been Chigundu if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's Chigundu. He's done with tinted hair. Gavin is shut off.
Corner. Oh, throw in rather. Ndahiro. Oh, look at that for skills from Ndahiro. And that ball seems not to be going anywhere, but again, solid performance. Solid defensive work there by Chigundu. Martin. Ouma Martin. Solomon Akodi. And Villa standing very tall and stout at the back there. Chigundu Moses. Agandu. Long ball from Agandu forward now. They're looking for the man Senoga Muhammad. That's very good running actually. It's Ogwang in the D. Easily controlled by Owinyi. Another ball inside. Chance for the half volley. Oh no, it wasn't there. And trust me, the captain Waswe Emmanuel was actually waiting for that loose ball.
Yeah, but the great interception coming in from Ndeje, tremendous, saving the day for them as we have George taking them on the right wing.
Now look at those legs from George. Crosses, wins a corner. That's solid, good play from George, the right back here for Ndeje University. Super run. And Ndeje have the advantage right now from a set piece. Possibly they can actually utilize that.
Actually, I would fancy having George in the middle of the park trying to meet that ball that will be brought in. Use height advantage, try to get the right direction, put the ball behind the back of the net. Sally should be the one going to bring on this.
This is Martin Owalamu. Owalamu rather. Martin Owalamu. Another footballer signed from Amus.
Lira. Yeah, he came from Lira.
Lira?
Yeah.
Oh, not actually from Amus. Owalamu. Long from Martin. It was very close from
And
Ndeje.
to be particular, the school is called St. McAllister.
In Lira.
Yeah, in Lira.
Oneka Dolph there trying to reach for the ball, but unfortunately, ball just goes away for another throw in here, which has begun very quickly by the Jogos. Just reminding you, the last time they won the trophy, 2014-2015. First leg didn't end. It actually ended in the 71st minute. Fiona, you were there commentating that match.
Yeah.
You remember that game very well.
I remember people crying.
It was in Tungamo rather.
Tungamo Chamate Stadium. Well, you have to look back at that time. Robert Donne, you would think he may not come back to officiating, but
he's on duty today, by the way.
He's on duty today. He has come back and officiated some games.
We'll never forget that game. Jennifer Musisi attended that game and she left in tears.
There is an eye. Whatever it was the look she gave Engineer Moses Magogo, probably asking him, is this what happens in football? And probably that is why we had a quick fix, because they did see it immediately and decided the match had to be rescheduled and replayed at Nambole Stadium.
It was a great crowd in that match, but that's good football. That's super football there. Solid performance, really. And trust me, the Jogos are trying to settle into the game. Ronald Sechiganda. Emmanuel, down he goes. Referee not awarding the foul. This is becoming more physical. Ndeje win possession, free and square. Retrieved again. This is Agandu. Rather, it's actually Chigundu Moses. Right in front of the referee, Ogwang Isaac, fouling there.
For Ndeje University, Sechiganda did come out of the prestigious Masaza tournament featuring for Bulemes and Gomba, if I may recall so well. he did impress, and that's why probably Villa managed to capture his signature. And he's done well for them, keeping the pack in the midfield.
Away by Sadie Kenny. Ogwang, the coach of Indeje, looks a little bit worried there. The assistant coach, rather. Also a coach. Luzige trying to look for Sally Bryan. Now stolen away by Onek Adolf. Onel Adolf. Can he cross?
Does he keep it online?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't, and he's switching wings. He was at one time on the left wing, coming to the right. I think that is good for them, trying to go to the wide areas and trying, of course, to use advantage of the size of the pitch, because they probably need that. They know how to play the physical game out and need more crosses oftenly to try get the taller players on the ball like George. Otherwise, as it looks, the creativity is lacking a bit if it is the through balls in the midfield.
Well, talk about midfield. Villa have just lost that in the midfield, but they're trying to retrieve that again. George Akena. It's a very good play there from Chwanuka Andrew, swept away by Chigundu Moses. Now to Agandu. Long ball forward here. Brush away control.
Someone has told me I talked about Nkubi Brian being a better brush of... No. Nkubi actually is a good shoot of the ball. The brush of the ball was called Emma Ebitre from Lugazi. Oh, just called that Peter Otai as Villa tried to...
Well, you actually
venture
once
forward.
PRO Villa, so you must be knowing those
Of Villa? Are you serious? Probably of Chirayang. Villa?
Hey, Chira,
no,
brother.
Yeah. You're mixing up things. It was Chirayang. Two, they were relegated, and of course they are now defunct. You cannot hear them anywhere.
Last time I heard about Chirayang was when he was contesting for MPship. Hope he
Now you're talking
through.
about the person instead of the club.
Yeah,
Villa
but he was
venturing
called
forward and trying. Derek Indahiro doing his magic.
And then Fiona goes for commentary, but unfortunately swept away. On neck here. Nice play in the midfield. Luzige Nicholas. It's a good play from Villa. They're trying to come through there.
Yeah, and that
Waswa
is
Emmanuel.
probably the disadvantage Indeje have in the game. You've not used your chances. Villa coming into the game, they are becoming more lively. They take their chances, and Indeje over two legs. If they continue to play like that, Villa should progress.
Oh, this is good for Ndeje. On the wing side, Adolf Onek. Takes his time now. Brings it back behind. This is Akena George. Trying to sweep it in, and referee says there was contact on the arm, so that will be a handball. Right in front of Dr. Ali Sabida. We're just reminding you that we have very many games being played today, so we shall be keeping you posted with the results as they come.
2 minutes ago. This started earlier, 30 minutes than the rest, so we'll be giving you results as they come in.
Ronald Winyi shall be the one to deliver this one. Winyi does call this pro. It's chance, and it's headed away.
You have three players who have a chance to put the ball behind the back of the net. They don't call out one another. That is poor communication for me. They don't decide who goes for the ball. Ndeje will cry for these missed chances. What more chance do you want? You're three. Only one has to decide to put the ball behind the back of the net. Ndeje wasting a lot of chances.
Now Villa trying to venture forward here. It's a good cross ball into the zone. But unfortunately, Wokorach had to be called. Unfortunately, Senoga Muhammad, who has slightly been quiet in this game, trying to get something for himself. Senoga actually scored against Mida in the last game.
It was him and Derek Indahiro.
Yeah. Akena. Away by Winyi. And the fight for the ball continues. Ndeje get a foul. Well, if you actually look at both sides, you realize that Ndeje look more comfortable compared to the Jogos.
Yeah.
You may think that Ndeje is the home side here.
Yeah, I did mention that. They started more confident. They've been the better side going up front. They've only wasted chances in front of goal. And if they're not careful, such chances don't come back. They have another free kick, their name. Let's see probably how they handle this.
Ronald. Long ball through. Trying to bring the action. Now slowly by slowly. This is good play on the far side. Super skills from Ndeje. Nice movement again from Onek. Now collected by Sali. Flick back from Owinyi. Nice play there from Onek. Owinyi looking for space. Poor cross from him. Stolen away by Ndahiro. Ndahiro has a lot of space right in front of him. Ndahiro to square that ball far. Unfortunately, they just cannot keep the ball on play.
Well, the other games have started. It is about 5 minutes into those games, and none has yet scored a goal. Particularly Vipers, Busoga United still 0-0. Wakiso Water FC still also 0-0. As we bring you this mouth-watering one, where Villa look to be struggling a bit against Ndeje University after 35 minutes of play time.
Luzige forced back behind now. This is Owinyi. Akena. Rather, that was Waswa Jimmy. Fortunately for the striker, the engineer student, or engineering student Waswa, just failing to keep that ball through. He's just a first-year student in Ndeje University, Jimmy Waswa. We have seen very many engineers, by the way, graduating in the game. Tadeo Luanga, software engineer.
Yes.
At Simba in Tanzania.
The last time we commentated a game here, that was Uganda against Burkina Faso. He was man of the match. Played so well.
Yeah, it's good. We have a doctor who is basically a referee, and he's there, standing at the center of the pitch. That's a foul. No foul.
That should be a yellow card.
And this time it was Chiwanuka Andrew bringing down jersey number 17. Onek Adolf, actually. He's switching a lot.
Left, right, ignores.
left, right. He rarely gives up those yellow cards, Ali.
The time a lot of fouls were coming in and decided to give one. Ndeje University going for this.
Easy for the goalkeeper, Saidi Kenny.
A former Proline custodian.
Again, good backtracking here from... oh, that's Komakech.
Raymond Komakech. I don't know how we can interpret that look.
Well, he has been within Ndeje since 2013.
Yeah.
Well, he was responsible for making sure that they were promoted.
And relegated.
And Villa with a half volley straight away to the goalkeeper, Okorajin. And the captain, Waswa Emmanuel, here, doing everything in his part to make sure that everything goes according to plan. Winnie. Akena. Akena. Oh, this is nice. Receives the pass again. What can he do? Launches it well. It's a chance. Goal! Sweet football from Ndeje University. And it's none other than Sally Bryan. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, are they dancing this? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, did they deserve this? Ndeje are knocking on this one, and they are knocking hard.
A great celebration, but the best work was done by Akena George. That run, the interpasses before the cross, and of course the finishing was magical. Ndeje go ahead, they deserve it. They've been parring, they've been puffing, and finally they get it right. Past Saidi Kenny, good for them. They've been doing a lot of that and missing, wasting a lot of chances. And now, Georgia Akena with the assist. But of course, the goal scorer is celebrating in a different fashion.
Well, there you go, Sally Bryan, making it 1-0 in favor of Ndeje. Remember, they are the west side. An advantage now stands on Ndeje.
Sally Bryan came in from a certain school in Kisugu, and now he's scored the first goal in this year's edition, if I'm not mistaken, Peter Otai.
Yeah, they come again, stealing the ball free and square. Unfortunately, Waswa Jimmy fails to use the vectors he learnt in engineering to keep hold of that ball.
Villa have to be very careful. They've been actually defeated by Minos. In 2019, it was in Kambi Comfy, little known in Kambi Coffee. In 2018, it was Luwero United. And this time, They are just lucky there is a second leg, and of course there are more minutes to be played for. But Ndeje University are now getting better.
Ndahiro. Oh, there's a chance for the equalizer here. Could be another chance for Ndeje. But they defend very well here. Good play from Owalamu Martin. Well, surely Villa could have taken that, but now they need to go back and defend. Long ball through, onside, flag remains down. Onek Adolf crosses well and defended very, very well here by Villa.
And now Villa need to take care of their left side at the back side because it's being exposed. That's where most of the crosses are coming from. That means either drop Ndahiro back to his left favored position, try something with Chiwanuka because apparently Chiwanuka has failed to keep his position, and that is where Ndeje are taking advantage because all the chances have been created from the Ndeje right side, exposing Villa's left back side.
Corner here for Ndeje. It will be Owalamu Martin to deliver this one. On the university side, totally in class now. Another chance. To the way. So by the way, so did you hear that, Fiona? Mpira guli maso.
Yeah, mpira guli maso, bagongereyo mu maso. The coach wants the ball to be put more up front, but that is George Akena for you, shot 25, the tallest player on the pitch, I can confirm. From the details given to me between him and Mike Sechiganda, actually not Mike, Ronald Sechiganda of Sports Club Villa. And wow, Akena did so well. He played a very good role in the goal that Ndeje have just scored.
Well, an off the ball issue there, right in front of Sally.
Should play it off for fair play. They should play the ball off. It's their side and it's their play on the ground.
Oh, here they come. This is another chance. Could be a dropping ball. Goes over the bar. How was that not a goal from Luzige Nicholas? Surely.
The most skillful player for Ndeje's side misses. It happens with such players, Peter. He does everything so well, but the finishing.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's smiling because he has missed that or whether he's smiling because he got the chance. But, oh, my dear.
He's feeling bad. I believe he's feeling bad.
Well, Villa, very lucky. Villa, very lucky that the score is still 1-0.
Actually, the time Luzige shot, Ndeje had two players on the ground as complaining about them not playing the ball outside, to seek help from the medical doctor, to seek help, of course, from the referee. But Ali Sabila, I think, had sensed that was advantage to them and left Luzige to roll off with the ball. Villa have a small meeting now.
Yeah, they have to. They have to. Oh, they have to actually come to that meeting.
Emmanuel Waswa is not taking anything for granted. Saidi Ken joins and tells them, what are we doing? They are Sports Club Villa. They should know probably the club they are playing for. Oh, Villa being exposed, Ndeje taking advantage. Ndeje should be 3 up, but they have managed to only, of course, score 1, which is also good for them, as long as they don't concede.
Gavin. Ndahiro. Emmanuel with a run through. Ndahiro yet again. Trying to drop that ball in the forbidden area, but it's sent it away. The foul has been called by the referee of the day, Dr. Ali Sabira. So time maybe to calm down the pressure because Villa had actually come through very hard with only 2 minutes of normal time to play for, and Owinyi Ronald is on the ground. We're just reminding you that we shall be having 6 matches live this week, starting from today daily.
Which is okay. I know you should be happy about that. But also the viewers are very happy. It's on UBC TV. That is border to border across the country, East Africa, Africa, and the whole world. Pardon me for saying that.
Looking to chase on Emmanuel. Push from Akena. Referee's assistant trying to force Onek Adolf to walk away. Well, the coach of Sports Club Villa really has a lot to do at halftime.
Yeah,
has a lot of talking to do.
Edward Kaziba, soft-spoken, always gets his house in order, has gotten something out of this club that has slight problems behind the curtains, but now they are trailing, and how they come back into this, Kaziba still has to know better.
It's a long ball there from Chigundu. Rush at the center, call for the foul, slight handball. Couple of yards away from the goal, about 18 point something meters away from goal. It's a free kick here in a very good territory for Villa. Well, you have to, well, say maybe they could actually get the chance to level up matters before the referee does blow that whistle. Free kick here. And standing on it is the captain himself, Waswa Emmanuel. Everybody's here, even Ogwang.
Yeah.
Isaac is standing on this.
They know time is running out for them in the first half. They need to use any advantage to their side. Unfortunately, the Ndeje players are a little bit taller, so they need better techniques to put the ball behind the back of the net. Sabida arranges the wall, asks them to arrange, as the fourth official shows 2 minutes.
Minimum of 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It will be Ogwang to go for this free kick here for Villa. Takes his time, Ogwang. But there's the hero also coming closer there. Look at this. It's Ogwang. Disappointing.
Jesus Christ. Not even near the goalposts at all. He wasted a lot of energy trying to plan for it, and apparently delivers very, very poorly.
Well, it's called overcooking, Fiona. He overcooked.
And when you overcook, you spoil the broth.
Wokorach. Foul here. This time it was Luzige who fouled. Could have...
Ever since Ndeje scored, now
Yeah.
Villa, you can see Villa are trying to go up front more than them.
Yeah, Fiona, goals change games, really. Goals do change games.
But a second for Ndeje could bury Villa.
Collected well by Agandu. Swept forward here. This is Villa at its best. Again, Agandu dropping it well. It's a gliding head away.
Sechiganda.
Well, he's there.
Yeah,
He's the one who's actually trying to bring them back in the game, Sechiganda.
Yeah, try to turn the body so well and try to head the ball at the same time. Apparently, it just goes wide a bit, but if he keeps doing that, you never know what happens during the second half. Otherwise, Ndeje look confident that the first half should go to them with the Sally goal that came in earlier. Sweet goal it was, and Villa need to get back into this. Advantage in Ndeje.
Throw for Ndeje. They will actually take their time right now. They have the advantage. They are ahead. They are away from home. So I don't think if they'll be in a hurry to throw this. Well, there you go. The referee does blow the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. It's been an entertaining game for both sides. Very physical from the start. But trust me, when Ndeje scored that important goal, they actually are the ones now swimming and beaming in a lot of confidence as per now, Fiona.
Yes, Ndeje University taking advantage of the first half, scoring a goal. Sweet goal it was, well built, the interplay before the cross, the finishing itself. But before even the goal, Ndeje were asking a lot of questions that Villa probably failed to provide answers. You can see Villa walking with their heads down at the moment. They deserve that. They have not put in a lot of effort, and Ndeje, of course, happy with their goal, but then should be prepared to add it on or to defend the goal, so that probably they go into the return leg with a better advantage.
Well, from the military stadium down in Luero, let's actually go live. When we come back, it will be the next 45 minutes coming to you live here. So that's basically how it's standing for. So we shall be linking up with John Ban Sentemu and of course Fiona. But let me go down to John Ban Sentemu for the analysis of this.
Well, a great half of football for you coming down from Bombo Barracks. Ndeje, the away team, doing wonders down there, playing scintillating football. Let me go for a break. Fifi, Fiona Pinginamiro will join me, and we shall break it down for you. Other games also underway, and I think from what I'm seeing on my updates here, there is no team yet to score a goal in the Uganda Cup, save for Ndeje University in the early kickoff.
Where's Bob? Anyone seen Bob? Bob? Bob!
Over here.
Where?
Over here.
How did you get in there?
With my Airtel Money MasterCard.
Airtel Money MasterCard? But you don't even have a bank account. How did you get a card?
Well, it's not a card, but it works just like one. It's virtual, so no plastic, and it's safer.
But what are you doing there?
I want to buy Nancy a birthday gift, book my flight tickets, renew my Big Click subscription.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates. Because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there. And they never tasted this good.
Great.
No one should stop you from finishing what's yours. That's why MTN gives you data bundles that don't expire. Load MTN Freedom bundles using My MTN app and enjoy the freedom to finish your data bundles.
MTN.
Well, that is Uganda Cup football for you. Ndeje University leading Sports Club Vida at the Bombo Barracks. It's 1-0. Ndeje University. If you told that to anyone who's just come to Uganda that Ndeje is leading Sports Club Vida 1 goal to nil, I think they would hardly believe it. But for Fiona Pipingamiro, who's been commentating this game live on Uganda Broadcasting Corporation TV, I think it's no surprise. Fifi, welcome back from a first half of football that was really energetic.
Yeah, it was energetic. Physical game it was, and Ndeje have capitalized on that to get the halftime lead.
What stood out? You talked about their coach Komakech, Ndeje University coach Komakech, as a man who plays high intensity with his 4-3-3. A couple of good players in there. What exactly overwhelmed Sports Club Vida even before the goal came? It was clearly evident that Ndeje University was on top of this. If you've just come into Uganda and you're watching this, you may think that Ndeje plays in the Uganda Premier League and Sports Club Vida plays in the big league or even lower.
Yeah, I think that is taking every small detail of the game and also exposing Villa's left side. That is the left back side, where Ndahiro probably sometimes plays, but today he was brought forward as a left winger. So Chiwanuka deputized at left side, and Ndeje realized there was a weak link. They have used that as an avenue. Georgia Akena playing at right back for Ndeje University, most of the time using that line to make his runs. It was overdue. They go with the time. By the time the goal came, Ndeje should have already scored about 2 or 3 from, of course, the set pieces and from the long balls coming in, of course, sometimes across the midfield, but of course from the right wing. You've seen every time Ndeje was planning an attack, they went to the right wing, and that is where Villa have been very weak. Actually, they poured them in the midfield. Emmanuel Waswa got a yellow card like he normally does. This is now 7 in all games. 6 in the league and 1 now, because probably they could not contain Luzige. And when you look at it, for me, I think Villa have been exposed that probably their left wing has been a little bit weak, and Ndeje, the physical game brought and using every small advantage. They've not allowed Villa play their game, because Villa these days love to freely pass the ball, like Edward Kaziva loves to tell the journalists that that's what they are going for. Play a simple game, that one where you don't tire a lot, where you give to the next colleague and probably make a build to the goal.
After missing a couple of chances, half chances created by Ndeje University, the 32nd minute, Sally Bryan pops up and bang, scores that first goal for the Luero Best Institution. Take me through the goal.
Yeah, I think they needed that turning point, because they had gone through that all the time, but missing the right target, right direction, the right strength on the ball. But when you look at it, look where the goal came from.
It's not that one. It's not that. That's not the move.
The move came. Okakena came with the ball. Then Chiwanuka tried to come in. There was an exchange. There was an interplay between him and a colleague. Then Akena brought in the cross, and Sally was in the middle of the park waiting, stood up gallantly, had power on the, put in a lot of power and passed, that is...
There's your man.
Saidi Kenny, yeah, that is Raymond Komakech. That time, he just looked like that slightly before the goal.
Vivi, I'm going to tell Ugandans out there that this is not the end of Villa in case they lose this game. This spiritual edition, how are we playing it out? Because I know some guys are out there worried, those that have followed the Uganda Cup from age old, that it's a one-off special at this stage.
It is a two-leg affair.
Assure Ugandans about
Normally at 32 levels, round of 32, we used to play one off, and probably the home and away came in at the quarterfinals. But this time around, because of resorting to playing...
Vivi, on your screen is the build-up to the goal that Ndeje scored. The goal that puts them ahead.
The interplay, then Kena bringing it, and look at the way Sally waits.
Perfect goal.
Was it off Gavi?
Look, but the celebration that followed, the celebration that followed for me was a very, very good.
Yeah, it was showing they're playing technical football. Just look at it.
So you're building the point of this spiritual edition. As we watch the goal again, take Ugandans through how we're playing this spiritual edition of Uganda Cup.
In the past, of course, the two-legged affair came in at the quarter-final level. But this time around, because they have resorted to only two divisions, that is the big league and the top flight, due to COVID-19 restrictions, not probably managing all the teams that probably should play, because it comes in at a round of 64. So they have eliminated 32 teams. And when you eliminate, you need to probably have the same number of games to still attract the sponsorship, because the sponsor needs...
What's the goal again, Fifi? It was a very wonderful, wonderful cross, and then
it was a
meeting the
header.
Yeah, the thumping header.
For me, the Sports Club Villa defender did not live to expectations. He didn't jump.
Our producer, Eddie Mwesi, must be a Villa fan.
No, he didn't jump.
He's not showing us the celebration, and many Ugandans will have to see Ndeje University celebration. But anyway, let's leave that aside. Fifi, we've got a few minutes to go back to the second half. What does Villa have to do to secure this game? I know they're still on, like you say. Ugandans, Villa is not off. Villa still plays in this tournament. They've got a second leg coming up. But this spiritual one, they need to get the result, because Ndeje, that is the celebration, Fifi. Look at that. What are they dancing?
I don't know,
whatever that is.
No,
that is a great celebration from Ndeje
University. It's a unity dance. It's unifying them. But again, Sally, before them coming in, he was juggling his legs,
showing
the juggle.
Tell you what, the result from that game at halftime doesn't flatter Ndeje University. They were meant to be there, like Fifi tells you. They've created a few half chances, and they're a better team. First 45 minutes. Fifi,
I think first of all, they realized that the stadium was wide.
And by the way, it's almost the same as they play at home.
So after realizing, they spread the ball to the wide areas and bringing in the process. For me, they normally sell players who are tall. Those that have long legs sometimes find it hard to keep the ball to themselves. I think you played football, you know that.
I do play football.
So Georgia Akena, you told me Kataka. So Georgia Akena, you know, for me, the resistance, the consistency, moving with the ball, the interplay.
The intent of going forward.
He's done so well. Now, when you talk about what should be done,
Villa, especially the team that is losing a game at home,
they should work on their left side. The coach should decide where Ndahiro should be playing, because you've seen him.
He's in island. He's playing in an island of sorts. He's nowhere.
He's nowhere.
He seems to be playing somewhere between where this number 6 has got to be standing, between the number 6 and number 3. And we all know him to be a left-sided fullback that enjoys marounding forward and creating space for Villa on the blind side when everyone thinks there's no one there. Then they place the ball in and they get the chances to score the goals.
Because we saw them when Villa tried to play football, that is in the dangerous area of the opponent, in the that is the final third for Ndeje, for Sports Club Villa at Ndeje's box. You will see that Ndeje we are panicking at the moment, but this time around you've not seen the defenders being exposed. You need that player, because Derek Ndahiro can dribble, he can squeeze in, he can try, give them the chance to do that, but you don't give him if he's worried that Chuanka may not cover well. So they should sort out the left side. That is for Sports Club Villa. Then Emmanuel Waswa needs probably to have someone to help him in the midfield. So for me, Villa, take off one person from the midfield, try to put Sechiganda in positions where he can shoot, because he shoots and he's tall. Use the advantage to try get him to hit the balls, and then bring Derek Ndahiro closer to the goal, so that because an equalizer brings Villa back in the game. But if Ndeje score a second, Komakech Raymond can go to Arena of Visions and go for a draw.
He can do that. He can play Dawa and
he can do that. He has the players to do that.
So what do you think? You know Komakech, you seem to know him a lot. What do you think he's telling his players at halftime? What do they do? Do they maintain the momentum? Because, you know, a football can be a one of two halves. A Villa can come back second half and run over them. What do you think Komakech is telling his players?
maintain the momentum, keep the good runs, and minimize the mistakes at the backside. Don't let Villa so much into their front field so that they come and expose you. Because we saw whenever Villa came and tried to play football, they were left helpless, and that is when the goalkeeper, because I told you, like, their keeper has been the best player in the big league, so that means that probably they reached to the backside and the goalkeeper. So what Ndeje have to do is maintain, but try to minimize mistakes.
Fifi, that is how those two teams started their games of football. Which of those about 22 players do you think has put up a great shift in this first 45 minutes?
George Akena stood out for me. I didn't think he would play that good football. George Akena and the goal scorer Brian Sally has played well for me. For Villa, it's their captain Emmanuel Waswa. Unfortunately, he's already yellow carded, so that means that anytime any other mistake could get him matching orders from the stadium, and he has to be protected by Edward Kaziba. So for me, Villa, you go for Emmanuel Waswa, and then the backside, because Ndeje tried to come in one and try to get 1 or 2 chances there, but there is a way they probably managed. But for the goal, the defender made it. He did not rise up.
Where is Gavin Kizito in this? I've not seen him play.
You've not seen him.
I've not in this particular game.
It has been Chugun Moses. He's in the backside.
But what is he doing exactly? Considering the performances he put up for the under 20 at the AFCON 50, because Villa fans and executive and members waited for his return, expecting him to come into that defense, and you talked about it also at this.
Remember, he has a different partner in defense. He's used to probably playing his senior, Asmana Alisha. He's not there today. He has a Moses Chigun. They are trying to partner here and there. But it's by the fact that Ndeje should have scored about 4, and they didn't, and it was around the area. He's probably not lived to expectations like we want to, but he's been halfway there. That's why I say that probably they need to do more as they try to look for the equalizer.
If Edward Kaziba, Ibrahim Kiria, and Mubarak Kiberu have those substitutions, which one of them can they pick on to take this game for them?
I don't know. Nsubuga is actually right-footed, but I don't know with his experience if you can try bring him. You have Nicolas Kabonge, who has been your best player, top scorer for you in the league. Bring him. Then the shot number 10, Salim Abdallah. He passes the ball freely. He passes the ball freely. He's been at Villa for some time. His father used just to bring him to enjoy, because probably the father loves Villa. He's one of those boys that just loves, but he passes the ball. He's the best pass of the ball in Sports Club Villa. Bring him on. Try to utilize the midfield and try to get him to goal.
So, Saidi Kenny, for you, before we talk about the substitutions that are at the disposal for Komakech?
I don't think Said has done. You cannot blame him for the goal. Yeah,
then,
it was a powerful header. The defender didn't rise up. He was left alone. And with such goals, sometimes, you know, the keeper just probably gets a chance to fall where the ball is coming. But now, what could he do?
Okay, Fifi, thanks a lot. I'll see you at the end of the game. Let's cross over to Peter Otai. Peter Drury Otai, please take it on from there. We shall see you at the break. Whoever is watching, please. Thanks for being a part of us. Fufa, kudos.
Well, Ndeje University is still leading this one by 1-0, and second half will be getting underway right now. Just waiting to find out exactly what the two coaches have been telling their players here. But one thing is very clear, we still have the same human resource on the pitch. And I can confirm with you there is no serious change from either Ndeje or Sports Club Villa ahead of the second half that gets underway very shortly. Well, the referee, Ali Sabira, does get us underway for the next 45 decisive minutes of this match. It's the first leg of Ndeje versus Villa. And the second leg shall be played next week at the Visions Arena, all the way in Ndeje. Ball swept away there by Okodi. And looking for more of the pieces here, trying to mad up and cleared away by Chigundu. Ndeje, keep the pressure one. Trying to man up and try and put the ball forward on 1-1s here. This is Akena. Trying to venture forward Akena. And that goes away for a corner. That's the first corner of the second half. Very quickly, but it looks like Sports Club Villa may actually make a substitution here. Can see some bit of activity going on the attack in there.
Yes, understandable, and it was long overdue. He needs to make the change, to change game approach, and probably the way Villa will be seeing things. Otherwise, they badly need an equalizer before Ndeje get their second.
Very true, Fiona. 31, that is that is the man himself, Okwalamu Martin, to deliver this for the corner. Corner for Martin, swept away by Sports Club Villa. Martin, repossessed by the Jogos. Swept away by Winnie. Emmanuel trying to switch that ball long now. This is Sports Club Villa's way. Unfortunately for Villa, the ball just goes away. Senoga failing to control that ball well there, and swept in by Gavin. Deje from the back. This is Luzige. And away by Gavin again. Slight push. The referee will award Deje with that free kick there. Looks of frustration coming through from Sechiganda Ronald. Now the substitution will be made, Fiona.
Yeah.
Well, 25 for Villa is coming in for 8. So Waswa Emmanuel is actually being substituted.
Yeah, I think his coach fears that he could be sent off. Abdullah Salim, I called for him during the halftime analysis. They need him to pass the ball, and your best player so far in the league, Alan Kabonge is a coach. This is Nicholas Kabonge is also coming in the midfield. I believe there will be a great change in the midfield for Sports Club Villa, because you have one who holds and passes, and you have one who passes. So we have Nicholas Kabonge and Abdullah Salim, who are going to help Sports Club Villa venture more forward.
Just waiting to confirm on this. Kabonge coming in together with Salim. Waswa Emmanuel is actually out, the captain.
Yes.
Well, some bit of obstruction over there from the sticker.
2 balls on the pitch. Okay. Villa now play with more urgency.
Here come Villa. Salim is requesting for the ball. This is Salim. And his first contribution is actually a corner. That's good pressing from Salim. He has brought in some bit of energy into the game here. Corner brought in very quickly and swept away perfectly well there. Agandu. Well, that's good play from Luzige. And Nicholas Luzige going down. Salim was the suspect there.
Yeah, you expect Salim to be everywhere on the pitch as he's looking for that ball, because realize in the first half Villa didn't get the ball to their side more oftenly, because Emmanuel was trying to break down in Deje's midfield. But now that he's out, you have a Kabonge who is very good at that, at doing Emmanuel's worst one. Then you have Salim, who probably his job right now is to try put that ball in the opponent's box.
Long from Okorach. From goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Saidi Kenny, coast to coast. I'm just reminding you that for those who have been following Sports Club Villa for a very long time, you'll realize there's been a change in the traditional jersey color from deep blue to sky blue.
Yeah, but it remains blue, as they are the Blues. Jogo Salongo. Salong, of course, father to twins. The time they took double trophies, the League and the Uganda Cup, at the same time.
Flick back now, looking for Georgia Kena, the provider of the first goal. Does whip in one again. Straight away to Saidi Kenny. Long from Kenny. Stolen away again here by Ndeje. That ball just glides away for another throw in here to Ndeje.
Actually, Ndeje has produced some very good players. Emmanuel Waswa coming off for Villa, who was former captain for Ndeje University. So probably that's why we did have such pressure at the midfield level. Not forgetting Mpande Mbolimbo, who is now in Vietnam and had to go through Vipers, and St. Mary's Chitende also had to go through Ndeje University. Some good players, of course, Nduga going to Denmark. Yeah, you talk about those players going through the university and the football club.
Villa trying to move one side to the other. Collected very well here. Nice turning through from Sally Brand, the goal scorer. The run from Martin Owalamu. Flicked on by Sechiganda. Sechiganda from Kabonge. Oh, that's very good play. Oh, look at that.
Good skills.
And again, the goal scorer, Sally, goes down, but this time the flag goes against him at the center of the pitch. We'll talk about Ndeje University. They did exit the university league. Have not been performing very well in the university league.
Yeah, of course, there's a lot of politics books behind their living, like you did say. But I believe the University League was only stopped by COVID. They are trying to bring them back on board. You know, the organizers did expel some universities. Makerere did suffer Chambog at one time. But most of them are coming back and believe Ndeje should be also following that.
Could be a foul. Yes, it is. Free kick coming up here for Sports Club Villa. Now, they seem to be a much better side in the second half compared to the first. And they get themselves a free kick here. And the free kick could be brought in by Agandu. He's a very good deliverer of that ball, Agandu. Fred Agandu. Experienced footballer when you talk about Ugandan football, Agandu Fred. Well, communication. There are many here. Fred Agandu with the delivery now. Now this is Agandu. Does deliver well and splashed away for what could be a corner. And yes, it's a corner.
Is it Agandu going for the corner?
Well, it could be the one.
Taking on new responsibilities that you didn't expect him to. Villa have to take advantage.
Quick corner. Header down. Surely Ndeje will be very happy that that ball has actually gone away for a goal kick there. Well, 53 minutes now. Villa 0, Ndeje 1. It is advantage for Ndeje. Well, Ndeje looking for their first trophy.
Oh, they did win big league.
Apart from the big league.
Actually, they did gain promotion.
Well, apart from that one, they're actually looking for their first Uganda Cup trophy.
When you say winning,
they have not been at the final.
When you say winning, the title went elsewhere for that season, but gaining promotion, they did emerge best in their group the time they came to the top flight, but didn't stay for a long time. They were a one-season wonder team, but had a lot to learn, and now are coming back a better prepared team.
Free kick for Villa here. Began quickly, Agandu. Looks like Chigundu is the captain now. Sends that ball forward, looking for Salim, not available. This could be Kabonge. Dam is one. Here they come inside the box line, but swept away well by Peter Ouma.
Better from Villa, better from Villa. You need to consistently press. You need to open up. You need to use the spaces. If you're to get that so badly needed equalizer, they lacked that in the first half. They didn't have the cutting edge, but as you see, sometimes football is even being played in one half, and you don't see anybody in the other half where Ndeje should be attacking from. That shows that probably Villa now know that a goal is needed imminently.
Well, Villa win possession yet again at the midfield. This is Salim with attack coming in from Peter Ouma. It's back behind to Gavin Kizito, switching from the left to the right. Fred Agandu. Long from Fred Agandu. It's away, collected well by Sechiganda. Unfortunately for Sechiganda, that bullet of a shot just went over the bar. And that will be a goal kick for Ndeje.
Well, elsewhere goals have started coming in. Vipers has scored cuts of Mfoma Mbarara winger Ibrahim Orit, Otai's favorite player probably from Vipers.
From Al Rapai.
And Bull FC have also gone ahead twice. Scored through Simon Pitokech and Del Gracias Ojok against Black Pass FC. Vipers is playing against Busoga United. Great thrillers that side.
Well, Black's Power, former Bukedea Town Council.
Bukedea is where Honorable Anita Among comes from.
Yeah, there.
Oh, vying for Deputy Speaker.
Throw in for Georgia Kenna. And looking for Waswa Jimmy. It's fouled in the process. Waswa Jimmy, the engineer. And the referee says that will be a free kick here. And Kizito Gavin not very happy with the center referee's call on that free kick, but Ndeje have a chance to see if they can actually increase their tally of goals here. We are approaching the hour mark very shortly. Still Villa 0, Ndeje 1. Free kick. Delivered in well. Chance for the brush. And referee could blow the whistle because the goalkeeper is down, Saidi Kenny. And it's urgency now from the team doctors because the goalkeeper is on the ground. Seems to be in a lot of pain, Saidi Kenny.
Well, they have another equally good goalkeeper on the bench. That should be Medici Birige, who has been in goal for them in the Uganda Premier League. Asman Lubowa, technical director at FUFA sometime, was at Injeru sometime, organizing programs for the Ugandan team, but now doing that job so well for Ndeje University. That is why probably we see them playing even better against Sports Club Villa, because when they did play in 2018, Villa did emerge winners, cuts of Joseph Unsubuga, who is on the bench today. Yeah, that is Asman Lubowa probably taking a closer look at what's going on, as we have Ibrahim Chiria, Uchumi, and Edward Kaziba also looking the other way. Ibrahim Chiria not donning the club t-shirt. I saw different wordings on his t-shirt, which is no problem. It's the Uganda Cup, and probably the sponsors are just very, very happy with what's going on.
Ndeje leading by 1-0 here. That's a very, very poor miscue there from Cody Solomon, but goes away for throw in here. Agandu, Kabonge, Chigundu here, trying to deliver, it's headed away. Now intercepted well there. And could be a problem here for the man Abigaba Vincent,
yes,
who is actually limping his way through.
That is feeling the pain. That is feeling it. When the pain is too much, sometimes your face cannot hide it. Just look at him. Oh!
He actually receives a yellow card. Abigaba Vincent receives a yellow card.
Sometimes it's tactical for them to actually show they're in pain when they aren't.
That's pain times 2.
Maybe they're trying to fool the referee, but the referee has seen the incident. Just look at him. Of course he knows, because he doesn't at all complain about the card. As we have Gavin Chisto going on to this one, should be long.
Long from Gavin. It's controlled down. This is Salim. Tries to venture. Shot from Agandu. Fortunately not on target. Just glides away for a goal kick. But again, good try. Very, very good try there from Sports Club Villa. You actually see that they have some bit of urgency in here compared to the first 45 minutes that we saw. They seem to be slightly blunt, but they're slightly sharpened right now, the Jogos. Okorach. Walamu gets that ball forward. Control here by Waswa. One pass through. Ndeje look dangerous when they go forward here. They're looking for a double. It's a shot. Deflects away. Georgia Kena trying to go to the byline now. What does he get? He gets a corner. That's good play. Very good play from Ndeje University.
Yeah,
good play.
They're very careful and patient. Actually, they let Villa bring the ball to them, and for them, they are going in for the counter-attacks because they have speed. With the front three, very athletic. This player doesn't look fine. Looks to be limping. And,
Abigaba Vincent.
Yeah, Raymond Komakech probably will substitute him in the next minutes.
Here comes the corner. Good for Ndeje. Good hide it is. Controlled by Brian Sally. Salim there. Brian again. Counts it back. Good save from the keeper. Now that's a world-class save from Saidi Kenny.
Definitely Peter Otai. But it was a well-built move. For Ndeje University, it needed a simple tap-in. But the keeper was there. Villa survive.
Yeah, totally they survive. And now Ndeje can breathe. Look at Saidi Kenny. Would have taken a knock as he was saving that one, Saidi Kenny.
And we have 2 Ndeje players down. This is a delay in the game. Yeah, this one is going out. He's been limping. Abigaba Vincent, he is going off the pitch. But now, that probably is a disadvantage to Sports Club Villa, because it helps Ndeje reshape, regroup, and come back better. Villa had gotten momentum. They were starting to dictate play and tempo. But now this is a setback.
Oh, very, very disappointing. That is Abigaba Vincent. Ndeje have actually been rocked a lot with injuries. That is their top scorers, Oneka Lead Francis and Obedi Bryan, all out with injury. Now you have Vincent Abigaba not looking very comfortable here. Hope it's not a serious hamstring by the look of things here. And for once, by the way, Luzige Nicholas thought he was a doctor. Well, Ndeje having 2 players down injured.
Well, taking you back, when the Uganda Cup was found in 1971, Kofi managed to beat Simba. I did mention Kofi of that time were very strong. He cuts over Sam Timbe, who was a goalkeeper at that time. And of course, Gangama, under the strong leadership of Paul Hasule, now late, also managed to win. That is 1976 when the competition was reinstated. In between there, the political arena was not at all very good for the country. That is why probably we had those editions missing. As we go back onto the pitch now, Sports Club Villa attack.
Also in Ndeje, Jimmy here. Oh, those good skills from Jimmy. At the center, they're trying to drive up. Martin, Peter rather, Ouma.
Yeah, he was
Flag is
offside. He could see that. He hesitated a bit. He wanted to run, did not make the run. And assistant referee right on the spot.
Throw for Villa. They have 27 minutes, by the way, to pick something here from Ndeje. 27 minutes. Oh, this is Salim. It's good play there by Ogwang. Turning and twisting Ogwang. Looking for a chance for the shot here. Brought back behind. Ndeje defending so well. Are they foul in the process, and they could be a yellow card now? Ooh, it's a yellow card rather. I thought it was red.
Oh, I was so worried for Ndeje University. Luzige, he didn't get one earlier. Referee realizes that should have been a mistake. So he's been controlling the midfield well.
Yeah.
Just like Emmanuel Wasso, who was earlier there, he's senior, having captain in Ndeje University in the early editions. Now Luzige has to play more careful. He has to be very, very careful.
Will be Agandu to be the one to send this one inside as the kids continue to sing here.
Agandu is taking on that role. I don't know him for that. Villa have more substitutes coming in. One Nseroko and Kazibwe now adding onto the park to try put them more up front. They need numbers in the front field. They need numbers in the front field, Sports Club Villa, to get the goal they badly need, and probably the winner if they can equalize before time elapses.
No ball through, just goes away.
Yeah, that's why I said Agandu taking on that role. The set pieces for Sports Club Villa worries me a bit. You know, when you look at the Sports Club Villa greats, the legends, when you talk about the late Majid Musisi, when you talk about Hassani, though people know him for Express, realize that probably these ones are not doing what they have to do.
That's more pressing here from Ndeje, trying to see if they can continue to drive up from one to the other. Here they come, Ndeje, looking dangerous. And can they get something here? Unfortunately, it wasn't the case here for the striker. And the goalkeeper, not very happy, Saidi Kenny, Waswa Jimmy, getting all the best of the chances to get one through, but that's how it stands, really. That's how it stands.
Goal kick for Sports Club Villa. Kenny goes long. He's looking for numbers up front, but with the kind of approach, that means that Abdullah Salim will be useless because he loves to play football on the ground and not up in the air. He gets the ball and goes in for the interpasses. The player down and Villa have a free kick.
Yeah.
Nicholas Luzige is getting a red card.
Luzige
He's
gets a
red
second yellow
carded.
card. Oh dear. Oh dear, this is going to be very costly for Ndeje. Well, he had just been booked, Luzige.
Should have been more careful.
Hey, he needed to be. He needed to be. Well, look at him go.
He's wondering why, but any offense calls for another booking, whereas the referee might have been harsh. But believe me, Villa should now take this as an advantage. How they deliver after this free kick is what now matters the most. It is 10 against 11, but it is a 10 with a goal.
All right, let's wait and see what comes in from this one. It's a free kick here.
Luzige still wondering what he did. Maybe he'll need a replay from UBC TV to see that probably it was an offense.
Well, he's taking his time, Luzige. He already knows he has a red card,
He
so
will review the game.
he can't get another red card. Well, the technical bench
Yeah,
talking to
you're
him
not
there.
allowed on the pitch. He has to go. They have given him water. Actually, his coaches seem to agree with him.
Well, here comes the free kick for the Jogos inside the D. No foul on the referee. Yes, he has awarded that for the free kick on Wokorach.
It is 23 minutes to be played for, and those are the most important for Ndeje. How they approach this game will be key. Raymond Komakech now has to apply his best tactical antics, as we're seeing. Can I call it wastage of time? Or indeed the goalkeeper has slight issues as the doctor rushes to have a look at him.
Well, just reminding you that Ndeje's Luzige has just received a red card, so Ndeje playing with one man less and one goal better. Komakech complaining. And the Lions from Ndeje University currently still leading the Jogo.
Letter S coming off.
Well,
From the
Wokorach.
shot, as Sabila knows, they have to get back onto the pitch and play. Raymond Komakech is complaining probably about the yellow cards that were not issued at first by Sabila. That's what happens
Well,
when you first let the game roll,
He's
and then
in
you
trouble.
give out cards.
He's in trouble. It looks like the assistant referee seems to be calling the coach, a referee here.
Yeah, he
Here we
always
go.
has issues with his temper. I did see him at Chitenda at one time. There was trouble. They sent him off, and there was intervention from the fourth official. He is wondering, of course, you all know where the emotions are coming from. He is wondering, he's saying, I'm in my area, as his assistant talks to him. He's not happy at all. And if he continues with that, then he'll also be given a yellow card or sent off from the touchline. The game comes to a standstill after a few minutes as Raymond Komache consistently complains about something, but should be the red card to Luzige. Oh, cool guy. But he has lost his cool right now. That is what football does to it. It's a game of emotions.
Here come the Lions of Ndeje picking up a free kick there, and could have been Sechiganda Ronald who did foul. Ndeje utilizing the opportunity of the fouls. They will be delaying from the ground to waste a couple of precious seconds in there. And that's the man himself, Onek Adolf. Onek scooping that ball through. It's bouncing away to the goalkeeper, Saidi Kenny. You can see the urgency in the Villa players when they get the ball. They want to switch that ball very quickly. That was in Sereko earlier on. This is in Sereko yet again. What can he do? Goes long and goes poor. It's a very poor ball there from Villa. 20 minutes. Just only 20 minutes to play for. Trust me, the Lions of Ndeje will try and pack a bus right now, but it looks like they may not do that. Playing with one man less compared to Villa's full squad right now. Wokorach. Chigundu trying to switch that ball to the far side. It was in Sereko, but unfortunately he gives it away for a throw in here to Ndeje. Oh, just reminding you that we're still having football matches without fans for a while.
Yeah,
Could
whereas...
have been a different game if the fans were here.
Yeah, it should have been a different one. Believe me, the Sports Club Villa fans always bring their A game. But FUFA at the moment probably needs other control measures, and I've studied very well. They allowed about 200 fans in the Uganda Premier League if a club official writes to them and suggests about that, but at the moment in the Uganda Cup and for the sponsors' benefit, I believe that is why we don't have funds in the stadia.
Salim. Long ball away. Sports Club Villa continue to pile the pressure here as they continue to get more chances. Salim.
Villa trying to gain advantage, venturing more forward. Well, as the 10-man Ndeje University a squad who are on the pitch try to defend this. Actually, the best word defending should be attacking, but when you're outnumbered, you resort to different gimmicks. And that's what we see Ndeje doing, doubling their work as Fred Agandu tries to bring in this.
Agandu. That's a corner. Corner coming up here for Villa now. It's more to play for, really. More to play for the Villa side. We'll look to level up matters right now. Corner brought in quickly. It's brushed away. And finally booted away from the mix. Repossessed for the Jogos. They're looking for Martin Owalamu. Actually, it was Sally Brand, the goal scorer, that gets a throw in here to Ndeje University. They'll be very happy with such a score, Ndeje.
Yeah, if it ends like that, but there are so many minutes. A goal needs seconds to get in. But as I see, they are trying to handle so well. The question is, for how long will they do that?
Now it has become a game of ping pong here.
Yeah.
And Ndeje just seems to be clearing the ball out.
They are enjoying that. They will play the patient game.
Agandu.
Another ball on the pitch.
Well done.
Now throw in here again to Villa. The ball boys are very active to the extent they even forget that they've thrown 2 balls on the pitch. Long ball through at the midfield level. Peter Nsereko. Did you have a play on the ground?
Sabila does not buy that.
No, he doesn't. And now he will be buying that, and there could be a yellow card here to Chigundu Moses. It's been called by the referee here. Yeah, Moses Chigundu receiving a yellow card there from the center referee for that foul on Brian Sally, the goal scorer. His goal is the one separating the two sides per now. As Ndeje continue to monitor the situation on the far side on Brian Sally, who's still receiving some medical attention on the right hand side of your screen. Hope there could be a substitution again here. Well, Ndeje very, very unlucky. They did lose, that is Luzige Nicholas, to a red card. Now the injuries keep on piling up.
That would be so bad for them. You already have a player who is red carded, not being expected for the return leg. The only advantage is you have a goal away from home. And now Ndeje have to take this long. As we've seen, all of them are behind the ball when they are being attacked.
Solomon Akodi. Chizito. Amir. Nice play there from Sereko. Back behind to Chigundu. Trying to switch the wing on one side here. Looking to open up on Kazibwe. Here they come, the Jogos. Looking for the option. Salim trying to open up his body. This is Salim. Salim here. Very many touches on the ball. Now he gives it away very cheaply. Sally muscled away. Chigundu. Nice driving through there by Sechiganda Ronald to the center of the pitch. This is good from Villa, just like the way they are currently trying to send the ball to the half of Ndeje. Nsereko looking for one to square.
Oh,
that's disappointing.
That is interrupting the birds in their space, going so high. Ndeje will be looking to bring on another substitute. They need players now who cover a lot of ground. They need players who need to round off Sports Club Villa players. With Ndeje outnumbered, realize that Villa is now playing more freely. Now they all need, what they need is send Abdullah Salim more up front, try to make those passes in the areas that will hurt Ndeje University.
Well, that ball had actually gone out for a throw-in, and substitution will be coming through right now, so it's waiting to confirm on that. Maybe the sub will be for Ndeje University.
Yeah, I did see one play on the touchline, and now Raymond Komakech Atuba's come in. Sports Club Villa at the backfield. Fred Agando exchanging with Moses Sechiganda.
Oh, here they come. Driving through, but not driving well. Ball goes away for corner.
Fred Agando on this one.
Yeah, he'll be the one to deliver this.
Still surprised. I don't know how many times I've said that.
Well, 15 minutes left to play for. And Agando shall be the one to deliver this. Long from Agando. It's bubbling around, but finally gotten away from the D. And they could be cushioning now. That is Ndeje. Stolen away. It's more pressing. Some slight dangerous play there, but the referee allows it to continue. Atube on one side. Akena. Does that to Salim. That's very, very interesting. And they get themselves a throw-in there, Ndeje. Well, even if they are one man less, Fiona, they seem to be very comfortable.
Yeah, they are comfortable as goals continue to come in from elsewhere.
Okay.
Vipers double their lead through Manzoki. I think he's a very good buy, considering what he's achieving. He's scoring in the league, sometimes coming off the bench. And now him and Ibrahim Orit have each gotten their names on the score sheet.
Yeah.
Putting Vipers ahead by 2 goals against Busoga United.
Manzoki, didn't he score against UPDF?
Yes.
Here.
He did.
Well, those are 2 straight goals for Manzoki. Throw in. Akena.
But Vipers have depth in squad. They can afford to bench him and play Daniel Mzaiseru Nkuma or Yunus Sentamu. They can even afford not to play with a natural center 9.
Ndeje venturing. What's what Jimmy doing well, clipped on the heels. And they want to begin this very quickly, which they do. Referee says they need to restart that. But again, good skills from Jimmy Waswa.
Gavin is angry, should be angry at himself because he's the one who brought down the Ndeje University player and now feels bad as Sabila calls the ball back for another free kick.
Free kick sent in long, straight away to the goalkeeper, Saidi Kenny. The tactic of handling that ball is a little bit questionable there anyway. But Agando Fred trying to look for Nsereko. Driven away, this is Sally Bryan rounding up on Salim. Oh, they're just welcoming him onto the pitch there, Salim.
They're actually closing, the Villa players are closing down Sally. He didn't only score, but now he's actually holding up play, which is very good for Ndeje University. Good tactics because you need to hold the ball. That is how you can control Villa from getting it and bringing it to you as you're already outnumbered.
Ndeje fighting Salim does well, loses his footing to Sally. This is Jimmy. Sally's on the ground, back to Jimmy. That's good play from Agando. Very good play from Agando. Well, Ndeje do have a play on the ground. That is a Sally, Brian.
Ndeje University, if we count the minutes they've wasted having players on the ground.
Well, it's a tactic. It's a tactic.
I know it's a tactic.
Down,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, but for me, Sally Bryan was actually brought down.
Yeah, he was. But if Ndeje University were the ones looking for the goal, they wouldn't spend a lot of time on the ground like they're doing. But we all know it is allowed in football sometimes to bring in such tactics. Look at him. Was he brought down? And is the part is it the part he's touching that was brought down? I didn't see anyone step on his jaws. He's holding his jaws.
Well, just reminding you that these clubs and these players will be playing a lot of football. Uganda Cup today, then there is the Uganda Premier League coming back also. Then back again to Uganda Cup, then Premier League.
Comes back on 13th. That should be next week.
It's a lot of football, really. Ndeje University will be very busy also in the big league, trying to climb the ladders. Agandu, now to Nsereko on the right-hand side. Nsereko is up against Martin Okwalamu. Nsereko, my goodness, could have been an own goal in there. But good standing there from a Winnie Ronald. Well, some bit of flair and some bit of energy brought into the game. Well, the referee could be giving a yellow card here to Sally Bryan. Yellow card to Sally Bryan.
Yeah, Sally had just gotten off and refueled. We did see him take water after being brought down, but now Sabila knows it is in the interest of the game that no more time is wasted, as Fred Agandu, who took on the responsibility for all set pieces, is swinging in one for the home team, the Jogos.
Corner. Sally Bryan given a yellow card for time wasting. Corner here for Sports Club Villa, brought in by Agandu. The header is good, but out of target, really. Well, try very, very much, actually, see if they can come back into this game, really. But it's the young Gavin Kizito. He's failing to put that ball inside. Away by Wukurach.
Free kick to Ndeje University. Advantage. I like the way they've been handling this game ever since they got a red card. But like I said, up to what time can they do this for the next 9 minutes? Because they have fared so well against a 11-man Sports Club Villa, as they were reduced to 10 since Luzige's departure.
Well, the chance just goes away, but very good free kick from Martin Oalamu. Chigundu. Long ball from Chigundu here. Brought back again, now looking for Salim at the center. Amir. Further ball goes, looking for Kazibu on one side. A brush ball here. Now looking for Salim. Nsereko on the chest. Can he keep the ball on play? Yes, he does. A lot of energy from Nsereko. Muscled away. And the foul has just been awarded there. And Sally Bryan not very happy with that.
I hope he doesn't get a yellow card in the same fashion Luzige did. Remember, it was just a few minutes. The difference between the two yellow cards.
Brian Sally.
Very, very little. Yeah, Brian Sally has been entertaining. Could be man of the match.
Yes, he has.
If the game ends with the result we have now, with the score we have registered on top of your screen.
Free kick to be brought in by Agandu. Can Villa come back into this game? They are 8 minutes away. It's from Agandu. It's not a very bad one. There was no one to attack that ball.
Yeah, lack of communication, because Sechiganda was there. Agandu asks, I swung in well, nobody attacked.
Looks like Villa holding possession. Agandu. Nsereko. Inside the D, it's Agandu with a lot of space. They're looking, they're probing. Could be a chance for the shot here. Salim does well.
Why couldn't Agandu shoot?
Oh, now they forget the ball.
Why couldn't Agandu shoot Peter Otai? He was clear on goal and should have done better. Ndeje now venturing forward.
There comes a run from Georgia Kena. Unfortunately,
offside.
No, he just failed to keep the ball on play, Fiona. Goes away for a throw in here. Oh, look at this. They also give it away. Sports Club Villa. Lack of concentration here.
Definitely, you're right. They're under pressure.
Wokorach trying to give some bit of instructions to his side, the captain of Ndeje. Wokorach actually signed, I think, from Kitgum, was that?
Wokora, yes, Kitgum High School. You're right on that, Peter Otai.
Throw for Ndeje. Georgia Kena. Miscue. Oh, this is nice for Ndeje now. Can they keep the ball on play? It's a chance for Jimmy. Ball called back, but unfortunately just goes away for a goal kick here to Sports Club Villa. So we are 6 minutes away from the end of this first game live on TV. And that's weird collision there. Terrible, terrible collision. And now Walamu Martin feeling the aftermath of that, and also it was Nsereko on the other side holding his rib cage, and the other rather.
It's okay.
It's holding the thigh there.
I think we'll have probably 5 minutes of added time after 90 minutes, as we've seen a lot of time wasted when Ndeje players have gone down. Sabila, I guess, has noticed that as Sally continues to complain, but the referee knows what he's doing. Whenever there is stoppage of playtime, you know Ndeje is recovering, and Raymond Komakech gets chance to issue out other instructions. But of course they want to take off the player here. He refuses to get on it. Instead he limps off with the help of the doctor. Asuman smiling. What is he holding?
Oh, that's a face mask, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, you must have it always. You just can't enter military barracks without a face mask.
It looked like a small bag. But it hit me off that it was a face mask, and I accept. Oh, the player is in a lot of pain.
Yeah. Walamu Martin being told to get out and receive more.
Now Ndeje has 9. Oh, this gallant Villa fan. When you look at him, you feel bad they are trailing.
Well, he's the only Villa fan currently doing most of the work there, even if they're trailing by 1-0, but he's still blowing that vuvuzela. Agandu fouling. Oh, they just remain seated. Just remain seated. Agandu still having a one-on-one talk with the referee there.
Probably he's complaining they are going down a little bit too easy. Again, it's Sally. I think Sally has been the most fouled player.
Yeah, he has to be my man of the match,
and
really.
Look at this fan. With such support, you realize that probably they shouldn't be trailing. And you look at the young kids, of course.
That's what kids like. They have seen a clown, so they will always come to a clown. That's how it is. He's dressed like one, so that's it. Oh, just patched away by Kenny. And Jimmy was actually coming through. That's what I'm talking about there.
Look at them enjoying the view. Those should be kids of military officers residing in the barracks.
Ball up now here for Villa. They're looking for the options. Unfortunately, they can't get on. Kaziwet swept away. 3 minutes of normal time to play for urgency here for Villa. Nsereko trying to deliver. Can they get something through? Kaziwe with a chance to get one ball inside. It's forced back behind. It's a good run through. Gavin. Long cross. Chance for the header. Over it goes. That will be a goal kick now to Ndeje University. 2 minutes of normal time, Fiona. 2 minutes.
Ndeje handling so well. As long as they can keep that result or even add on another goal, good for them. But believe me, every last minute now will be like the last minutes on earth. There are lots and a lot of pressure, and you could see it in the way they are going down.
Well, Kizito winning a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Villa.
This game has had very many fouls compared to other exciting moments.
I would love to actually watch the return leg in Ndeje, how it will be going on really. But it's Chigundu. Salim. Woo!
Miscuing.
Now Salim. Villa looking very dangerous towards the closure of the match. Salim away. Good skills here. Could be a foul, which is small pressing. Amir Kokomo coming to life in the second half compared to the first half. Kokomo, Amir. And Fred Agandu will be the one to deliver. Ndeje defending, Villa attacking. Agandu with the delivery straight to Komakech. Is manhandled there. It's another chance he has cleared away. Could have been a foul, but not a foul. Nsereko on the chest. Now Agandu delivers well. Komakech again. Another chance here, but now the referee does blow the whistle. What rather Woko Rach, not Komakech, but Woko Rach.
Impeded upon. There's a lot of infringement, a lot of actions, and one I think led to another. Just look at him trying, of course, to stretch out his shoulders as Ndeje University survived the greatest scare of the game. This is a time I've seen Villa attack dangerously and Ndeje lucky not to consider the moment.
Oh, free kick here for the goalkeeper to deliver. It's going to be brought in quickly. Wokorach. Long ball forward, headed away by Chigundu. Salim. Foul here to Ndeje. It was an elbow wrap according to the referee's call. And
a tactical game it is from Ndeje University, most especially, of course, being enticed up by there's so many fouls so far in the game. Most of them are falling to Villa committing and Ndeje suffering. Ndeje.
Oh, flag goes up for the offside. Well, there you go. The referee does blow the whistle. What? And that brings us to the end of the entire 90 minutes. No added time.
This is surprising.
Yes, it is.
What is this?
Added minutes. It was no added minutes here.
No,
the referee
there was a lot of time wasted, Peter Otai. Well, the referee knows better, but as Fifi, so many players of Ndeje went down. There are so many fouls. There should have been added time, according to me, Peter. But the referee knows better. I'm not one. But, oh, Villa should be unhappy with this. But of course one will ask, if they didn't use 90 minutes to score and even some minutes when they were 11 against 10, what happens in the 2, 3 or 4, 5 minutes that would have been added? Ndeje happy with the score line. Of course Sally scoring, was it 38th minute?
Well, so far the Lions from Ndeje have gotten the better of the big cock in Uganda. The question remains, can Sports Club Villa go down and perform much better in the return leg that will be played next week? But so far, Villa have actually been beaten to the, by the one and only Ndeje. Let's actually go down to Studio A, John Barnes Sentemu.
Well, the first 90 minutes of the 47th STANBIC Uganda Cup has ended. Sports Club Villa 0, Ndeje University 1. Yes, Sally Bryan, 37 minutes. Let's go for a small break. When we get back, Namiro Fiona Fefiki will join me and she will break it down for you and maybe grant Villa a chance in the second leg or not.
No one should stop you from finishing what's yours. That's why MTN gives you data bundles that don't expire. Load MTN Freedom bundles using My MTN app and enjoy the freedom to finish your data bundles.
MTN.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we are not going to leave anything on our plates, because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Enjoy great value from Airtel with the all-new My Pakalast combo offers. We have customized especially for you the best deals on minutes, data, and SMS with our 3-in-1 My Pakalast combo to give you the best value as you stay in touch with friends and family. To activate My Pakalast voice combo, dial *100*2*1# to get started.
Airtel.